it with a broken heart and a sense of closure that I'll never find. But the truth is that I have been biding my time, watching days passing by till I'll go so unwind. Cursed, or is it self-inflicted? Or is it simply that my options are restricted? Emotionally closed and I'm straight out of luck, with my tail between my legs because I can't open up. And I can't break the ice from the sub-zero sting, cause I feel too afraid of trying to build on again. I still feel traumatized from the last love that was in. I thought heaven sent an angel, but turned out she's only Quinn. So if I could open up and if I could let you in, can you fix me up like you're my medicine?
We have switched. We are all here.
All right, terrific. Okay,
My
welcome
body and
everybody.
us already. Sorry.
No worries. Welcome everybody to session 1 of the Moco Loco D&D campaign.
Here's session 1.
Yes, after a extensive session 0 for planning, we know who our adventurers are. We have Ruvain Kramyar, a high elf hybrid rogue/monk. We have Musket, the Raccoon Folk Ranger. We have Pasana 4, the Warforged Bard. We have Eravol, the half-elf warlock. We have
High elf.
Bartanes, the dragonborn wizard. What was that?
I'm a high elf, not a half elf.
Guys, look what I found.
Oh, high elf, not half-elf, sorry.
Already. It's okay.
Oh, I
Two
can't see.
high elves, gotcha. And we have Magris Stonehand, the hill dwarf cleric. These are your adventurers who will be questing, trying to make their way into the strange world of the Forgotten Realms, which has been one of my personal favorite campaign settings for just everything Dungeons and Dragons related. Ever since I first found it when I was a child, so very excited to be hosting a campaign in this particular setting. This one's going to be a combination of pre-made campaigns with a couple of homebrewed elements mixed in, just so you guys are all aware and aren't caught too off guard by what's happening. So, with all that out of the way, let us begin with Adventure 1, Escape from Surtur's Hold. Giant arms hurl you into the cage, as is customary. The door to the stone cell slams shut with equal force. Thought of rushing to try and force your way out barely crosses your mind as you're so thoroughly exhausted from your labor that you simply lie down in place for several minutes before moving to even sit up. Labor has been so awful that you've all forgotten how long it's been since you were first brought to Surtur's Hold. Some of you have been here longer than others, and you all have some unique skills that might make you invaluable on the surface world. But beneath the peak of Mount Titanus and the Sword Mountains, and under the watchful eye of the fire giants with their troll and hellhound minions, the only use you have to them is as slaves, smashing big rocks into little rocks by day, loading them onto carts at night. Mortality rate isn't high, but you don't exactly get a robust meal or a good night's sleep with what they provide. Tonight is special, as your friend Zilch, a natural-born leader, whispered to you all individually over the course of many nights. Okay, so let me quickly take a picture of where you all are now. Uh-oh. Please work. Okay, there we go. Was everybody able to hear me, by the way? How am I coming out?
You're good.
Perfect.
Sounded
I
good
hear
to
you
me.
fine.
All right, perfect.
All clear.
All right, I am going to put this in our... This is the sort of area that you are in, this picture that I've put into the Discord. That is your cell, just to explain the surroundings to you. It is a pretty large cell that's large enough for probably about 20 people to move around. However, there are only 7 of you in the cell right now. There are the 6 adventurers plus your companion Zilch, who is a human female with brown hair. As far as the layout of the room goes, the walls are all made of fine stone, with the exception of a door that is properly locked, using only a key lock that lets you in and out. There is also on the opposite end of the cell. So, I'm sorry. So you see the spot where the where like the little exit hole is. Pretend that there is a big like metal door there, and that's what's going to represent the only way out of this particular cell. On the opposite end, in the top right corner of the map, there is a fairly large hole, which you use to take your peas and poos in.
Ooh.
So that is your shithole, and it is large enough for someone to go in and have to clean it out when necessary.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and unfortunately, because the area is so Mount Titanus is a semi-active volcano, and so as a result, the ground is always very warm, which means as a result, all of the shit that you put in the hole stays warm perpetually.
Oh, and it must smell fantastic.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
Well, that horrible smell of day old the leftover of day old bread porridge wafts your nostrils as Zilch snaps her fingers as such. The signal that she's got something to say to all of you.
Perk
Is
up.
it?
Dust off myself.
I'll stand up from sitting on the floor, as far from the poo hole that I can get.
Musket is leaning against the wall next to roof, arms crossed.
Bearful's just kind of chilling in the corner.
Come on, gotta use my low voice.
I go closer.
Okay. Anybody else gonna go closer, or
I'll go closer as well. Yep.
Yeah, Skippy Moco.
Musket is going to hesitate for a brief moment, eyebrow raised, but as Ruve gets closer,
Fair.
he does the same after a few moments.
I mean, are we being watched by our jailers to like prevent us from like discussing things or whatever?
You can hear your jailer from the outside, but you can kind of hear the heavy breathing to indicate that he isn't really paying much attention. I'm sorry. I should introduce your jailer. I won't bring him in just yet, but our jailer is going to be our special guest if and when he gets the signal to come join us. But your jailer is an ogre named Dave, and but no, Dave does not seem to be aware just yet. He's not watching you, or rather, you can't see him, and you aren't sure if he can hear you either.
All right. Well, I'll scoot on over.
Right, very good. Wood Fork and Pine, I don't know what you're doing.
So Skippy,
Airhold's just still kind of chilling, but he just raises an eyebrow and just continues chilling against the wall.
Skippy is before I walk closer to hear this this pressing news. I am doing little puffs of cold breath on the poo to try to freeze it a little to help with the stench.
Okay.
And then I'll walk over.
Wait, does it have cold breath, or is it hot, or is it fire breath?
I'm a silver dragonborn.
I'm just. Do they have cold breath or hot breath?
Yes,
I don't.
it's cold.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's cold.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So the top of the mound of shit is now. I'm sorry. Are you trying to freeze the entire top layer over?
Yeah,
Or-
however massive. So I mean, it's a pretty substantial breath I can do, but I'm not trying to like destroy it. I'm just kind of doing like controlled breaths to try to like just freeze the poo a bit so that it doesn't, it's not like
How
stanky.
close are you getting to the shit?
I'm fairly close for this, yeah. I mean, I'm like holding my breath and blowing out.
You're gonna need to make a Constitution check if you're gonna get that close.
Absolutely, let's go.
How do
Alright.
we take a
Roll.
poop if we can't? We need a Constitution check to just take a poop, huh?
All right, let's
That sounds like a human problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, not a fire giant problem.
all right, Constitution. So first roll of the session, see if I can sustain the poo smell. Let's go. That is a total of 13.
All right, you managed to get close to it without getting sick, and are able to successfully freeze some of the top layer of the shit. But from across the away, you can see Zilch going, "No, what the fuck are you doing?"
Sorry, it's starting to just smell a bit. I apologize, and I'll make my way to her.
Don't you remember the plan?
Remind me again. My memory's a bit fuzzy.
I probably wasn't listening.
Gather
I
around,
most
everybody.
definitely wasn't.
Listen. Swiped the key off the guards a couple weeks ago. But haven't been able to make our escape until tonight. Tonight is the perfect night to go out. The Ordning Summit. Fire giants have all left the caverns. Right, they're heading back into the main city. They're only leaving behind a skeleton crew. So just save a couple more of the ogres, and God, I don't know, whatever else they have that guards the very end of this thing. But if we work together, we should be able to get out tonight. I have a way out of this place, but if we work together, I think we can all do it. But we have to all work together. Are we in agreement?
Hi.
Roof nods.
At this point, Theraval has like wandered closer, and he goes, "So, how did you know exactly that this night would happen? Like, what tipped you off? I'm just a little curious."
You haven't heard?
I don't really
on,
listen to them.
hang on one second,
You
I
know,
got
I'm
it.
kind of tired every day, kind of working every fucking day.
You speak giant.
No, I don't speak giant.
Who here speaks giant?
Ooh, I could speak giant if you give me a moment.
All right, make a.
I
uh,
I speak giant.
Okay, those of you who speak giant, please make a intelligence check.
I need to
Sorry,
cast
a knowledge check.
knowledge check. Okay.
I think that's what.
That doesn't exist in my skill list.
Not
Yeah.
in D&D.
Sorry, that's
5e.
3.5. Let me.
I gotta cast comprehend languages first anyway. So, bloop.
Do you have a focus for? Do you need a focus in order to comprehend languages?
I do. Did that get taken away from me during?
You don't
being
have
in
any
jail?
of your. You don't have any of your usual items with you.
Then I will not be able to do that then.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nope, that is fine.
Those of you who speak giant, please make a. Make a history check?
That is a 19.
Okay, so
Yay.
Chris has heard the Giants mention that something called the Ordning Summit is underway, or rather is about to get underway in Surtur's Hold, which is the unofficial capital of the Fire Giants. The Ordning Summit is where the Fire Giants of the Forgotten Realms go to test, or sorry, it's a event where they spend days on end endlessly perfecting their craft in order to determine their place in the ordning among giants. The ordning, and this is all stuff that only Chris knows for the moment. So what he chooses to do with this information is up to him. The ordning summit, the ordning is the metric by which all giants determine their place among one another. It is effectively a ranking system that is applied to every single giant of every single giant race across just the entire world, and it is pretty much binding. You know, like the lowest fire giant will always have authority over the mightiest frost giant. That is what you know. That is your familiarity with it. Okay, so now I'm going to resume Zilch speaking. The Ordning Summit. They've been talking about it for days, and tonight's the night. We've all got our weapons, right?
What weapons were in a prison cell?
I've watched you. You've all been dropping them in the shithole for weeks.
Have we been
Alright.
dropping them in the jail for weeks?
Is that what we did there? Okay.
Yeah, it's the one place that the giants wouldn't possibly look, because they rely on us to clean out our own shit. It'd be like right at the bottom of the pile somewhere.
Ruth looks at Musket and kind of shrugs her shoulders.
I mean, seemed like the best plan to me.
I'm not going in to get it.
Listen, if
I'll go get it. I will go get them.
Don't forget to hold your breath.
Yes. If I had lungs, that would be an issue.
all right, so Persona 4 is going to dive in.
I guess so.
Wait. Before he does, Therival sighs and says, "Wait, can I cast prestidigitate?
That spell, yes.
Prestidigitation.
Hardest pronounced spell in the game.
Yes.
Not if you need any,
Prestidigitation.
not if you need any material components.
I don't need anything. Wait, do I? No, I don't need anything. It's a verbal spell. I can instantly clean or instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So how big is that pile of shit?
We are.
Is it bigger than a cubic foot?
Let me.
We're doing shit math.
Typical D&D.
I love D&D so hard.
I
was
never thought
supposed
about
to,
how much shit was in the toilet until this second.
I was supposed to take this picture. That is my mistake. There we go.
Okay, that's definitely
Yep.
bigger
Oh my
than
god.
1 cubic foot, I think.
That is
Oh my
one
God.
big
That's a very big
pile.
pile of shit.
One big pile of shit.
Yeah, so, yeah, so
So
that
instead,
is-
Thurbo just says,
that's how-
if you get them out, I'll clean them.
I'll be
Sounds
appreciative
like
of
a
that.
plan to me.
What did you say? Sorry, who? I heard that. I appreciate that. Who else spoke?
I was just saying, that sounds like a plan to me. And so I go and root around or dive in or whatever
Alright.
needs to happen to get to the bottom.
You wade into a stack of excrement that is perpetually warm from the heat of the ground beneath it. It's easy to wade through and sift around for your weapons, but the smell is going to haunt you for the rest of your days. Alright, so first you need to make a constitution saving throw. Avoid getting sick.
Can I?
That
Can they-
is an 8 for the Warforged.
Alright. Warforged aren't immune to, like, sickness and stuff, are they?
They're immune to disease and resistant to poison, so that, but everything else they're just treated as like sentient beings.
Okay, hang on. I need to double check what resistance. What is resistant to poison?
Resistance means I take half damage to that specific damage type. Immunity means I take no damage to that damage type.
Okay, okay. Let me pull up his conditions. Damn it.
I don't need to eat, drink, or breathe, but I can smell.
All right. You take no damage. However, you will have disadvantage on attack rolls and future ability checks, which is unfortunate because you need to make a dexterity check in order to. Oh, sorry. Actually, that's an ability check, not an ability throw. So I guess it wouldn't count here. Yes, you need to start sifting around for your shit covered weapons. So you need to make either a sleight of hand or a acrobatics check, whichever is higher. try and
They
find
are both the same, so I'll just do sleight of hand.
Very well. Go ahead.
Rolling. That is a 10.
All right, that's not good enough. You're
Yep.
all right. If it happens too many times, you're going to get even sicker. So
Can Groove try to jump in and do it too?
yes, you can. So long as you also make the check.
Constitution?
too.
Yep.
There's too much here. My little arms
Yeah.
cannot
There's
reach.
so much
I
shit.
do we need any more help other than just one other person? Because
We might. That was a 6. That was a 6.
mean,
That was-
I'll
that was a
keep
six
digging,
under
but-
Constitution?
That was for the Constitution. That was a 6 for the Constitution.
6 total, or 6 was your
6 total.
Okay, yeah, you are also poisoned, so you will have a disadvantage, and you will have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks moving forward until you're feeling better.
Am I at a disadvantage for the sleight of hand?
No.
Okay. Well, sleight of hand was much better. That was 11 plus 5, so that's 16.
Right. You managed to grab the weapons. They are absolutely drenched in the warm sludgy drippings that will haunt you for the rest
throw
of
them
the day.
over the side, and I try to pull myself up, but I hurl in the process of doing so.
All right.
Musket is going to attempt to help Rue get out of the
I don't need
shit.
help. I climb up.
Yeah. Raven's their own woman. Sorry, Reuven.
AKA Roof. Musket, you already know that I can climb out of this. I'm more agile than you.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to climb out, or can I just climb out?
I don't know. You can just climb out.
Okay.
I literally just run as fast as I can to jump out.
Yeah, but I think I'd make it every couple of minutes or so. You're probably going to need to make some kind of check or throw up to and potentially miss a turn.
I just look at the other high elf and go, "Please clean me,
Please.
please."
Please.
As I almost hurl again. Oh no, we lost Pine. Hang on, let me drag him back down.
Pine's character is so against this.
That died for a second. What happened?
I don't know, but you're back. Please
Welcome
clean me.
back.
Please clean me. I'm so gross. I'm literally standing arms out, just like T-pose. Please clean me. Please. It's so gross. Please.
Terrible, like, waves his hands in like a semicircle and casts prestidigitation.
I
want that to be the word now.
To clean clean the people and the weapons off of them.
All right, very good. You have successfully gotten the all of the shit stains out of their off their clothes and out of their nether regions. The scars will, unfortunately, the scar of the mental scar of having to wade through shit is something that a cleric of your level is probably incapable of healing.
Ugh. If I ever have to do that again, I'm going to kill someone. Stating it now.
Would it make you feel better if you smelled like fresh pie or something? I can do that too.
If you can make me smell like cherry blossoms in this shithole, you are a new best friend. After Musket.
Terrible waves his hand again and uses prestidigitation again. God, I love prestidigitation. To make Reuven.
You can call me Rube.
Okay. Rube smell like cherry blossoms. I'm sorry, I have speech impediment issues.
No worries. I'm not judging here. You just made my day.
Okay, and so having gotten yourselves all cleaned up, Zilch says, "Good. All right. All got our weapons. Too crude for fire giants, but fortunately enough, their scraps are more than enough for us to arm ourselves. Somebody toss me a dagger quick. I gotta get these ropes off."
I just kind of kick up a dagger into my hand and walk over, and
right. He takes a dagger and cuts off the ropes that are around her legs. Curiously, she is the only one among you who is tied down by the with rope by the by the wrists and the ankles. Excuse me.
I free her. And then just
she reaches into a spot that you cannot see behind her, after a little bit of jostling, pulls out a key and creeps on over to the door. She beckons for all of you to stand next to her, and says, "As soon as this door opens, we're going to have to charge right over to Dave and take him down before he can alert any of the others. You all ready?"
I grab 2 short swords and put a dagger in my belt, and I'm ready to go.
Spellcasters, you do not have any sort of arcane focus or material, what's it called? Or material
Component pouch.
components for any
Thankfully, I need none of
spell in
that.
case you need them.
Alright, so all we have is weapons. We do not have like armor or shields or things.
That's correct. So remove your respective armor bonuses for just for today.
Got it.
Hashtag don't need armor as a monk.
I was saying, Skippy just looks down at her.
Yeah,
Easy
monks
enough.
have monk's skin is its own armor.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just halved my AC.
Oh
This is-
no!
Dear
Our
God.
cleric! Oh
So
no!
unfortunate.
I so
upgraded my armor.
so do I need to remove mine as well? Is that everybody? I guess.
Yeah, it's
If
everybody.
you have armor, you
an
don't
ar-
have it
if you
right
have
now.
an armor, if you have an armor bonus currently on your character, I'm not going to tell you to remove it. Just don't apply it for today.
All right. What weapons are there as well that we've been able to get out of the shit? Is it like our
Any
weapons that we
So
had?
any simple weapons, simple or martial weapons that you already have on your character sheet, you should be good to use. Anything is
Okay.
exotic or ranged, you would not be able to use though. And ranged specifically like crossbows and bow and arrows.
Okay.
So melee weapons only
Okay.
that are simple or martial.
So
All right. I just wanted to clarify that real quick. So I don't have my
Okay, right.
crossbow, but I have my short sword. Got it.
and I have my-
Therival just walks over to the weapon pile and just picks up a dagger and just kind of plays with it in his fingers. Like, are we ready to go yet?
Ruv is leaning
I'm
by the
waiting for
door
this.
basically at this point.
Okay. Are you all ready?
I got my rapier and dagger. Let's do this.
Guest, if you wouldn't mind coming in to our chat and joining us. You are about to be needed.
Who's the guest? Who's the guest? Who's the guest?
Guess here we go. Guess number one.
The door is unlocked, and you open the door, charging out, going right at giant ogre that is to your left. Introduce yourself, Dave.
Dave.
Yes. Is so named Dave because, well, you probably understand why already. Fortunately, he is not necessarily prepared for a fight, but as a guard, he is always on alert, so you now have to roll initiative for the
Oh.
encounter.
Oh god. First initiative.
Okay, so
Initiative time.
Yo.
Okay. So
Yo.
okay,
Sweet.
Golden, what'd you roll?
Natural
Where's my
20,
reaction?
baby.
Natural
Plus 3.
20.
Ooh,
Plus
fuck
3.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my lord! Can't believe we both rolled natural 20.
What do you have a plus on yours?
Plus 3 on the initiative bonus.
Yo, we're going at the same time, baby. Best friends till the end.
right. Skippy has rolled a total of a 9.
Okay, is that after the bonus?
Yes, yeah. Every number I give you will be after my modifications. yes.
Reuven, so what is your initiative total?
So mine's a 23. Are we doing, because JC rolled the exact
If
same
it's
thing.
a tie on both, then
Do we want to,
then just choose. Just choose who goes first.
JC, you want to roll and compete? Do a rollies?
We can do rollies.
Okay, rollies. No.
What'd you roll this time?
Natural 20 again.
I got a 16, so you gotta go first.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Who's going? So who's going second?
So it's Ruve, then it's Musket.
It's Ruve, then it's Musket.
Okay, so Ruve and Musket. Pisana, what did you get?
I got a total of
I
10.
just realized I
And Therival, what did you get?
Total of 18.
18. And Magris, what did you get?
16 for me.
16. Okay, so let me move the order around a bit. Okay, and Dave got a... Actually, sorry, Dave rolled a 14. I just need to apply the... Okay, -1, so that will be a 13.
and a 9 for Skip.
Okay, so the order will be Reuven, Musket, Therival, Magris, Dave, Pisana, then Skip.
Can I just ask a technical question before we jump into this? Has Dave
Let me-
treated us well or no?
Dave is an ogre,
Let's
physically.
skip with an A.
Yeah, the fact that Dave is an ogre should probably be your answer.
Okay.
No. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
I will post the initiative order.
Perfect.
Shweevy, you have as a weapon, you have a great club and a javelin. And feel free to grunt however you would like to, with like emotional grunts, like Dave, if you're like confused or yeah, exactly.
Dave.
I'll type it out. So you've got a great club and a javelin. The great club deals 13 points of damage and has a +6 on its attack. The javelin does 11 points of damage, also has a +6 on the attack, but also has a range of up to 120 feet.
Oh shit.
Dave.
Oh, it looks like Raven's computer just
We
crashed.
lost Raven.
Oh no.
Power of Dave was too much for Raven.
It's just
This is
Technical difficulties.
he did say his name 3 times.
Raven's mind crumbles under the power of Dave's girth. We could, well, let's hang on. How long until we could just make the first 2 attacks while we wait for Raven, because Raven goes 6th, so we could just bring him up to speed once he gets back.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so let us begin the encounter. Reuven, you get to go first.
Hang on, I am double checking something here for my rogue and monk traits. Okay. Well, I can't use sneak attack. Here's a question: are we surprising Dave? Are we getting like a surprise on him or no?
For the purpose of special abilities, I'll let it count as a sneak attack. But he is a guard, so he is somewhat trained to not be caught off. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, this first round is a surprise round.
Okay.
Even though he's.
So would I have advantage, or are you just gonna let me roll the sneak attack if I hit?
Yeah, you can have advantage.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, so that's 16 plus...
Wait, Reuven, were you sick, poisoned by the,
So it would just be a normal roll. Let me reroll.
Yeah, so, yeah, if it advantage and disadvantage balances out to a normal roll.
I rolled the same thing on a normal roll. So this is with my short sword, and it is 16 plus 5, so that's 21 to hit.
Successful hit.
Alright.
Nails Dave right in the gut.
Ooh, that's 9 points of damage.
Alright.
And then... Yep, that's my turn, and I'm just kind of hunkering down, knowing how much that club is gonna frickin' hurt.
Musket, it is your turn.
All right. Do I also have advantage? Do I have advantage because it's a sneak attack, or
Well, did you go into the ship pile too? I don't think
No,
so.
it was just me.
no?
and
No, I'm just asking. Do I
Raven.
get? Does it count? Do I get a sneak attack and basically get advantage on that?
Yeah, you can have advantage on that for the
Okay.
first one.
Raven's back.
All right.
Hey, welcome back,
So-
Raven. We started the combat. You just missed. Reuven got one 9-point hit in on Dave.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So I'm
Like that.
attacking also with a short sword. So that is a 19 plus 5, so 24.
There's another successful hit in the other side of Dave's massive gut.
All right, and that is a d6. Now, do I roll d6 again for successful sneak attack?
That's just my
Um,
skill. I get an extra d6 for an actual thing for sneak attack for rogue.
I don't know what your damage die is for this, so
Well, it's a
whatever.
d6. It's just when it comes to sneak attack, I was just wondering. That would be a 6 total because I rolled a 3, and that's a plus 3.
All right, another 6 points of damage. You've already taken him down about a quarter of his health.
Add another 3 to mine because I forget that you add something with damage. So it was 9 plus 3, so 12.
Okay. Noted. Theraval, it is your turn. Theraval, hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Okay,
I'm
that's-
sorry. I just wrote. I forgot that my name was terrible in here. I was like, who's this terrible? I literally sat here looking at the screen like, who is terrible? Staring at my character sheet. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let's think. Yeah. Okay. So Theravol's gonna cast Eldritch Blast. It's a. I have to roll to see if I hit it. Yes. Does a 15 beat his AC?
Yes, a 15 is a successful hit with the blast of Eldritch energy straight in the chest.
Dave.
Oh, I have to. What do I roll a d10? Where's my d10? A 9 plus my hit DC, so 14.
14 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay,
That's a beefy hit. Nice.
that's a very beefy one. Already got him down to less than half of his health, and he hasn't even gotten to swing his big old club yet. Agris, it is
Let's
your
makes
turn.
a note not to piss off the elves.
All right, so give me a little bit of like context. I am like 4 feet tall. How tall is an ogre?
8 feet tall.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna run out on my stumpy little
No,
legs.
sorry, between 9 and 10 feet tall.
Ah. Well-
And nearly 1,000 pounds.
All right. So he's been stabbed in both sides and Eldritch blasted in the chest. I think I'm just gonna warhammer him right in the dick.
There is a picture of
We-
someone that typically looks like Dave. There we go.
Oh.
Next.
Yeah. All right. And I don't have a shield,
Sure,
so
even with your hammer, you'll be able to reach his dick.
I'm gonna try.
Maybe he's well hung. We don't know.
I mean, most
gonna-
of it is like up to his knee. This ogre's
Dave,
knees.
are you
anyway,
well?
so.
Dave, are you well hung?
Roll
Oh
for
no,
perception.
that may count for armor bonus. That may count for armor bonuses and penalties. Dave, give me like a Dave if he is, or a Dave if he's not.
He's thinking.
He's not answering.
He's- Okay, so he is not well hung, unfortunately. So just bear that in mind when you make your attack.
Right, so it's easy to miss, right? Okay.
You don't have to worry about the
so
recoil.
I don't have a shield, so I'm gonna go two-handed, and that is a natural 1.
Oh, first natural one.
Oh.
Yeah, you swing and a miss. You swing your warhammer trying to nail him right in the dick, but it is so small that it just completely whiffs and and just harmlessly bangs off the stone next to him. And worse still, you are now right underneath the massive taint of an ogre.
Oh, yuck.
Oh dear.
Oof.
Speaking
Dragon
of massive
flank.
ogre, it is now Dave's turn, and Dave can now decide which who he wants to attack. Does Dave want to take down Warlock, who did all the damage, the dwarf who did all of who swung and missed? All right. Dave takes his great club and grabs it vertically and tries to smash it downwards at the dwarf underneath his taint.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh yes. And he gets a 19.
I mean, my AC is 9, dude.
All right,
Oh,
so
no.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
smashes the dwarf right on the head for 13 damage.
Oh.
How are you feeling?
I,
Did that knock you out or what?
I felt better, but I'm okay.
Oh, God.
And as an extra movement action, he decides to squat.
Oh,
Oh, no.
However, his squat attack is unsuccessful. Actually, no. I need you to make a strength check. Cross.
That is an 18.
All right, you are able to successfully avoid being crushed underneath the massive thighs, 1,000-pound weight, and 5-pound sack of the ogre.
I just hold my warhammer up to sort of like brace him like a jack underneath the car going, no, no, no,
Exactly. Your warhammer is just long enough that it is able to prevent you from being crushed to death.
I like how we know how many pounds it is.
Was that?
I like you said the 1,000-pound ogre and 5 pounds of the other.
Oh, my God.
It's made to scale.
Just like that.
Sana, it is your turn.
Okay. I usually use my character uses the instruments as the spellcasting focus, so I'm assuming that we just have the weapons, no instruments, no nothing, correct?
Correct. You don't have instruments, only physical weapons at your disposal, and whatever, natural or innate abilities that you might otherwise have.
So I could heal, but first I need to find an instrument. I guess
Be your own instrument. You are made of metal. Make yourself a drum.
I start to like ham bone, I guess.
Want to like use the hollow points as like a bongo or something? Okay.
Beautiful.
And then so that I can cast cure wounds on our little dwarven hammer buddy there.
Okay, very well.
Right, so I touch, that is 6. Heal for
Thank you
6.
kindly.
Just mind the hammer, or mind his club. Mind everything.
Yep.
Okay, is that your turn? Just the heal?
Yep. I think. Oh wait, that's a bonus action. Let me add on to that with a healing word. Tink 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 tink.
That's an onomatopoeia. That's not a. It's not a word.
That's
What's
fine.
the word?
But it's 6.
Hold on. What's
word.
the word? What is the healing word?
It is the healing word.
And that's another 6?
That's another 6.
Nice.
Don't nobody else take damage, please.
No promises.
Do my best.
Easy enough.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Skipart, it is your turn.
Right, we're very much in the back here. Nowhere near this big Dave guy. Dave.
Dave.
I'll kind of I have this dagger in my hand that I picked up from the shit pile, and I just kind of like tuck that away, and I look at Dave and I say, "May the cat eat you, and may the devil eat the cat," and I make finger guns and cast magic missile, which is only vocal and somatic.
All right.
So that is 1d4 each for 3 darts. So
That doesn't require an attack roll, does it?
no, they just
No,
hit.
auto hit.
Okay. Yeah. So roll your
3
damage.
darts. So yep. So we've got 4. These are all totals, by the way. It's all the final numbers. So the first dart hits for 4 points of damage. The second one hits for 3 points of damage, and so does the last one, 3 points of damage. So
Okay, so that's
10
10
total. 10 total.
Right.
And then I blow them out.
Right, you've got Dave on the ropes. He's down to about a quarter of his health, and it is now Reuven's turn.
Dave.
Are we killing him? Because I will go for it if we're trying to kill him. Or are we just trying to knock him out?
That's the easiest way to not get hurt.
Killing it is. Alright, so I would move around so that I am flanking with, somebody whoever's closest, so that I can have advantage and get sneak attack. And not have to roll disadvantage, so...
I mean, if I'm underneath him, you can't not flank him, I think.
Touché! Okay, this is a lucky die because it just likes to roll 16s for attack, so that's 21 to hit again.
Damn, that's
All right,
nice.
that is a hit.
And that... Jesus! Oh, that's another 12 points of damage.
All right. He is really feeling, he is really down bad right now. He is down to... He is looking real bad. He might be able to... You might fell him with just one swing. Who knows?
Oh, Dave.
Oh, he does sound a bit sorry, I guess.
Starts moaning and crying as though he knows he's about to die.
Oh, well, don't.
Poor Dave.
Well, now I feel bad for him.
I mean, we could
His
just knock him out.
Does Musket feel bad for him? It is Musket's turn.
Oh.
I mean, I'm choosing violence one way or the other now. Do I go for the kill or do I just go to knock him out?
Do whatever's in your little musket heart.
I mean, Rube went for the kill, so...
Yeah, that's true. And the way I operate musket, if I see Rude do something, I'm probably going to try to do the same thing. So I'm going to go for the kill. And I'm going to run around, get behind him, and then just swing at his backside.
All right. Go ahead and make your roll.
That's a 14 plus 5, so 19.
All right, that's a successful hit.
All right. That would be 8 points of damage.
With a successful hit right in the spine, his spinal fluid pours out and sprays all over your fur. He lets out.
That's not washing out. That is not washing
He
out.
lets out a death groan, one final roar as his life drains from his body.
Dave.
With that, Dave collapses to the
I
side.
run from out from beneath him.
Same.
Musket rolls out of the way as well.
Yeah, I gotta get out of the way.
Okay, congratulations on beating your first encounter. That's me talking as the GM.
Hooray!
Now I will.
Yay.
I will resume as Zilch. Thank you so much for joining us, Dave.
Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
All right,
you,
sorry I
Dave.
killed you, Dave.
Dave.
Bye, Dave.
Oh, Dave. There will never be another one like Dave.
Nope.
Pour one out for Dave. Oh my god, that's gotta be like our very first fan art. Like
That's the one.
Right?
Pour one out for Dave.
Just Dave.
or just like
Dave.
somebody in like anybody's chat, just like maybe like a drawing of like all like 6 of you just like standing over like Dave's grave or something like that.
Oh.
Are you trying to kill me, Spee?
No,
Are
this is
you
for fan art.
trying
This
to
is-
kill me?
This is fan art.
This
This
is
is
for our
fan art.
fans. Yeah, our
For the fan
fans are
art.
gonna
Oh,
draw.
good. I don't have to do it. Okay, then we're good.
Yeah, this is for the
Yeah,
fans.
fan art. Though, I mean, if you want to, you know, like draw Dave in your own time, feel free, please. Okay. Zilch, who strangely doesn't seem to be that much of a fighter, starts looking around Dave's corpse and reaches down and grabs a rack of keys that is around its waist. Be able to free some of the other prisoners on our way out if that's something that I think we should do. I think we should, but what do you all think? I mean, I thought maybe if we freed some of the others, you know, it'd be easier to get through, but you seem to
We should
handle
definitely
things
free the
well.
others.
More
You
the
don't leave.
merrier.
We free the others, but Rube is glaring at Zelch. And by the way, thanks for the help.
I'm no good in a fight, I'm sorry.
We're
I don't care what
fighting
we do
every
with
day to stay
prisoners.
alive here.
You're also no good at digging in shit either. We did that bit as well.
I was tied up, literally.
Oh, right. Well,
You could.
I don't care what we do with the prisoners. I just want whatever that and points to Pine. I can't remember your character name off the top of my head, but your character is like, I just want what you did to them because this is worse than the shithole.
Terrible just nods and waves his hand in a half circle again. Cast press.
That's the spell
I
now.
give up. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it from now on. I can't pronounce
Exactly.
it as
I
it
mean,
should be.
it's
So
hard
press.
to pronounce no matter what.
Press-
so
So,
like, I also think that it's a great character aspect to have as well. It's like
Yep.
your character. Yeah, it's perfect. The good thing about lifting prisoners out is there's more targets should we, run into other issues.
Can Rube search the body?
Yeah, you can of course search the body.
You want
Presumably
investigation
we're-
or perception?
We're probably also going to run into.
For a search of the body, you can literally just see like, hey, is there anything on it? And
Okay.
answer is, hang on. He doesn't have anything except his great club and javelin.
Anybody able to? As she tries to pick up this great club and is
And I'm sorry,
unable to.
and these are large weapons, so it would need to be of a large size in order to use it without disadvantage.
Well, she tries to
Does
pick
it.
it up, can't even lift it, and just drops it. Anybody want these? Anybody able to use these?
I can't
think
even
that
use a
I'm
regular
good
size
without-
one. I'm good.
Okay. She turns to
Never get
Rock,
an I am.
or she turns to Musket, and we should probably throw these into the poo hole so no one else can use them.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Everybody grab something because these are fucking heavy.
I'll help grab the javelin.
Yeah, we can drag him, presumably.
As a group, I think we drag them to the shithole.
We try to, yes, 100%.
Okay, so after you put your weapons in there, hang on, let me post the next. I assume you're going to move forward, press forward, because you need to go into the next chamber in order to free the other prisoners. And
Before we go, once we get the club and the javelin into the shithole, can Roof sneak ahead a little bit to see if she can glance into the room and get like an idea if there's guards or anything like that?
Yes.
Do you? What do
You
you
will
want me
need
to roll?
you will need to roll stealth first. Let me. I just need to pull up the page for what's next.
Okay, that's a 12 plus 7, so 19. So
Okay.
That's a sneaky stealth.
All right. Good. So, in the next room, this is an image that only Ruve can see until everybody else chooses to go into it. So this is the chamber that houses 3 cages with other prisoners, but right in the center of it is a gigantic creature with 2 heads. That looks like this. Let me pull up the image. Only Reuven has access to these 2 images that I've put in Discord.
okay, Reuben's gonna
See anything interesting?
sneak back to the group. Would she know
I
what that
should-
2-headed thingy is, or would she just kind of describe it?
Yeah, let me
It's a
see real quick. That would be a nature check.
Oh God. Oh, dirty 20.
How much?
Total of 20.
Right. You know that to be an Etin, which is a 2-headed creature that is a type of giant.
Okay, so she sneaks back and she goes, well, that's gonna freaking suck if we want to go in there. There's a freaking Etin and I really don't want to get... The ogre was bad enough. A 2-headed giant? That's gonna hurt worse.
Well, we just have to be a bit smarter then, maybe. What if we set a bit of a trap? We've got the keys to this cell. Lure him in, lock him in, skedaddle.
I say we just sneak to the cages, sneakily let them out, and then just sneak around. I don't even want to deal with it.
Oh, they're not in our pathway. We can avoid them all together.
They're in the middle of the room.
All right. I mean, I appreciate you thinking that I'm very, very quiet. I do, but I just worry that I might not be.
DM question. So, on this image that I saw, like, would it be
The
like
Etin or of
exact
the map?
middle? Is where they were? Is exact middle?
Yeah, so imagine on the bottom left of the image is one cage. On the top left of the image is another cage. On the top middle is the third cage, and like smack in the middle is the Etin that is sort of just like, you know, making rounds, fidgeting occasionally, you know, scratching his sack and stuff like that.
Of course he is. Did I see like places that we could like sneak to hide to?
The room is dimly lit by fire. However, you do know that Ettins have dark vision. Wait, let me double check that to make sure.
So do I.
Ettins have dark vision, so the lack of light will not really be an issue for him. Oh, by the way, anybody that doesn't have dark vision might need to grab something to use as a torch, or that will otherwise grant them the ability to see in the tunnels in case it gets too dark.
Does anyone
I will
not
grab
have...
myself a torch.
I can't see shit.
I can't see. I cannot see any shit either.
I mean, I guess
what
I
is
literally
this
I
to
literally
me?
can see it, but...
I
There are
could
torches along the
theoretically,
wall,
I could.
So if you want to grab torches along the wall, just do so. But know that that means that you will have a hand that is not free for combat purposes, for like the start of combat purposes. So
I could.
Understood.
I could cast light on my hammer.
Oh.
Do you need components for it?
No, I don't think so.
But you don't have your hammer, do you?
Oh yes, you do need. Yeah, you do need materials for that. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
No, it's all right.
No worries.
So Ruve turns to Zelch and goes, I could more than likely sneak in and unlock all the cages. It'll give us more people to fight.
Aye.
But still, probably, if we're freeing 15 people, we're probably gonna have to go toe to toe with the Yetin. And don't take him down. He's probably going to, as soon as he notices that they're gone, he's gonna ring the alarm.
Oh.
Well, you guys could try, but the more people we have beating on him, the more likely he's going to fall. This guy's a big motherfucker.
I got a question for the DM.
Go ahead.
How big is around is that room? Like how far? Like how many feet is it?
Having a hard time. Having a hard time like visualizing it in my head, which is because I don't have a table in front of me for the feet markers.
Yeah, guesstimate it. You're the DM. Your word goes.
Let's no, yeah, I'm just
Exactly.
trying. It's hard to visualize space more than anything else. Let's say it is about the size of a 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay. Because my idea is, hear me out, team. I can cast Prestidididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididididi maybe because it's a spell that can last up to an hour. Maybe I can cast a spell to give like 1 or 2 people more distraction to actually go in and sneak in and like free the people from the cages, and we could just gang up and like beat the shit out of this giant, right? Like the distraction might help us sneak through the area.
Does anybody see any copper anywhere? Preferably like a small copper wire. Do I see a small copper wire anywhere? Can I make a perception check?
I have some copper wires in me. What's this? What do you need?
I need it for a possible. So what I could do, if I can see the target, I can send them a message, and I could try to get them to leave the room.
Oh, that's my specialty. I can also send a message out. Who am I sending to?
Well,
and what is message?
I was just gonna go to the ugly guy and tell him that he's needed elsewhere and see if he would leave. Do I know if Ettins are dumb? It would.
I'm actually looking that up right as we speak. Yes, they are.
Like they're dumb.
Would
So
Reuben
what they
know
need?
that?
Yes, Reuven would know that they are pretty dumb, but
So
it's like so Ettins are complicated because their two heads contain their two heads don't share the same information. So intelligence varies from head to head on an Ettin.
So,
but you need a copper wire to cast
by the
it.
way, you know who this Ettin is, by the way. This is Flungurgle, who is
Of course.
Of course, Flungurgle.
Just rolls
Flungurgle.
off the tongue.
Oh, that was my nickname
well, you
in
see,
wizard
Ettin
school.
names, each head has its own name, and they combine it together to form one name. So one head is named Flung, the other head is named Gurgle, and together they are Flungurgle.
Have we had a lot of interactions with them? Or has
interaction? Well, the extent of your interaction is basically being prodded along to to move stuff and move
Rube wouldn't
faster.
know which one's the dumber one.
No, probably. It would not be obvious to Reuven who is the dumber one.
Okay.
I have an idea. Ruve, you can do a message. Shiny boy, you said you can do a message?
Yes, I can do a lot of messages.
How about... Go ahead.
If needed, I can command him to do something.
Well, having two heads, a command would have to work on both of them.
But this kind of plays into my idea. Have two people send a message at the same time to a different head. that are conflicting.
Well, we want him to leave, so we kind of want that to be the in common. But I mean, we can have two different people talk. Would we know like higher ranking officer names?
Of the fire giants?
Of the the giants above the Etten.
Well,
We could just say the supervisor wants to see you, or like boss needs you.
oh, the
Boss wants
Etten,
you in his office.
the Etten supervisor is. Wait, hang on. Do I have the name of the Etten supervisor? It's just because. Okay. Okay. Yes. The Etten supervisor is a troll named Candace Owens.
Sorry.
Yes. The more politically minded would get that reference.
No, I got it immediately. So
You said it's a troll.
Mama.
So if I could get a copper wire, I can send a message and say that Candace wants them outside the mines. There's an issue. And I mean, I don't know about
And
you, Pass, but if we both send it and we make it sound urgent, maybe we can get them to leave.
Here, hold my. I can. You can hold my hand if you need copper wire. There's plenty in there.
Okay. I kind of just grab a piece of wire and bring it up to my lips. On 3. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
And I send message to Gurgle.
Now send it to Flung.
I say, Gurgle, it's important. Candace needs you outside. We're being attacked.
Who this?
I can't say. He asked who it is. What do I tell him?
no time. Tell you, I have no time. It's needed now.
Candace.
I take another wire from our
You're just they're just all in my hand. You're just holding my hand.
And I just say,
You're in. It's amazing how your entire like master plan crumbled under the weight of a single "Who is this?"
Perfect one. It's so great.
I say it to another wire, and I send message again because it's a cantrip. And I just I say, no time, hurry up. And I just cut off like I can't talk anymore.
You can still physically see the Etten, right?
So I can cast this up to 120 feet.
So I believe it has to be a target that you can visibly see, correct?
Hang on. You can cast this spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond barrier.
Okay. That's fine then. Okay. Roll a perception check.
Perception. Oh, okay. Where is my perception? Okay.
That's an ironic question to ask.
So that is 12 plus 4, so 16.
Alright, you can hear you hear Flumgurgle shuffling about, but he is not leaving. It sounds like he is looking around, perhaps trying to find the source of the voice, rather than going anywhere.
Wow, that was a freaking bust.
Right. You can messages can be sent numerous times, he said.
As long as I have a copper wire, which, as I hold up, past his arm here, as I
Right. What if we, instead of trying to lure them out, why don't we tell them to check on us, the customers, the prisoners, but we'll be hiding, and then we just shut the gate, lock them in.
Well, that's kind of goes against
Problem
the
with that
whole
idea.
whole
Problem with that
outside thing.
idea. I do see a bit of an issue here. And Musket just points his thumb over to the corpse of Dave.
All right. Well, right. They can go in to investigate that. Maybe that's I don't know. I mean, it's like if they're not going out, we can't go through them. Dave was. Listen, we'll never forget Dave, but he was a tough bastard.
No, I mean, he's in here in the hall.
Well, we could hide around Dave, but it would be a bad idea in close quarters with it. I want room to run.
All right. So maybe we just try to be quiet, like you said before, if there's no other way around.
We still have the key, right, from the room where we were locked up.
Yeah. Or
so what
we
if
don't. Zelch does.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah, they're with us. So, we could try to lure the Eden out and have him chase us back to our cell, and then switcheroo him into our cell and lock the door on him.
Aye, that works. I mean, all they really need to see is maybe a few of us, not in the cell. And
exactly, like one quick person, kind of agile, can sort of like go on the run and make it chase them.
I feel like this is gonna be me or Musket.
But
yeah, Musket looks like a little.
Musket's like at this point is like creaking his neck a little bit, like he's preparing for something.
Yeah, Musket can be the bait, as it were.
I look at Musket.
I can't get around him.
I go where you go.
All right, everybody, find a place to hide.
Do you still need my hand?
I let go.
Okay. I go hide.
Yeah,
before I do this,
attempt to hide as well.
Before I do this, key.
Yeah, literally, we and I turn and I say, ring. Give me the rest of the keys. I'll try to, if I get spotted, well, I'll bring him back. If Musket gets spotted, then I'll try to unlock everyone else.
Alright, Zolf gives you the keys.
Oh gosh. Sneak to the entrance first, Musket?
Yeah, I can sneak to the entrance of this little cave here.
Okay.
Right, I just want to make sure y'all are heading first before I get over there.
So I'm sorry, are you sneaking up to the Etten, or are you sneaking past the Etten?
We're sneaking to
I'm
the
gonna
entrance of the cave.
Yeah, we're sneaking to like the door itself.
And then from there we'll make a plan, me and Musket.
Yeah.
So is the Eden, would it be dumb enough to like fall for like random noises from the door, perchance?
Good question.
Would Rube
That's
know
what
this?
I was trying to suggest. No, that's what I'm trying to suggest here is that you guys don't have to like to give you guys an advantage on sneaking. I've been trying to say that I could use prestidigitation at like the door or something to distract the Eden. So that way you guys have an advantage and we can sneak around him while he's distracted trying to look for the source of the sound if we're hidden enough. And we can lock him in there. That's what I was trying to say.
We need to get him in the hallway first.
Yeah, but I can prestidigitation is like a wide, it's a huge array of things. I can like literally make like little faint music notes coming from the door and trail it back into the cell room.
The only issue is he may see Dave and then sound the alarm.
Did we not hide Dave inside of the shithole?
We hid his weapons. I can't lift 1,000 pounds. Can you?
Wait.
Whoa!
Maybe...
Why can't we all just try and drag him to the shithole? Combined effort.
Can we, as a group, try?
Can we try to drag Dave's dead body to the shithole as a combined effort?
Oh god, poor Dave.
That's a tough ask. We can try.
I'm not very strong, but I'm willing to help.
Yeah, same.
I'm taking a quick bathroom break, so just talk amongst yourselves, and when I'm back, I won't be long.
Oh,
All right. Yeah.
okay. So if we can drag Dave, that's gonna make some noise if we're not careful.
What? Don't we want to make a noise?
Yeah, but we don't
So
want to be
that
stuck in the cell dragging when.
Right. So let me just try to visualize this then. So there's our cell that we started in, a hallway, which that's where Dave is at. The hallway leads into this open room. That's where Flungurgle is. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's in the middle of the room,
Okay.
surrounded by cages.
And then the opening of the cave, the Flungurgle is in our way. Is that correct?
It'll be a fight to get out if we don't remove him.
No, I was saying, but they're blocking our way out. That's my question.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if they would sound the alarm without, like, they would have to walk in, right, to see Dave, and then run around to see to do the alarm. So we might have enough time to run if we're like. So I get what. Forgive me, I'm looking up your character name. Therival. I get what she is saying. To try to lure them in with a noise. So I get that. I think we can do everyone can
make
do a
it
little
sound
bit
like
of yeah.
like I'm out of character here, but like prestidigitation is a wide array, so I can literally make it sound like a group of people in the cell still. So he'll run to the cell if he sees Dave's dead body or something. Like edits aren't smart,
No.
Right.
so like he might go.
We could
But
just leave the door
it's a
open
might,
and it's
so.
kind of obvious what happened. Or we can make the door shut a little bit and keep it cracked. We definitely want him in the cell. Ooh, here's a good question. Would he fit in there? Because
Yeah, that is a very good question.
it's
My
meant
idea-
to designed to keep us
I
in,
think
not
Edmund's
him.
My idea was going to be that everyone was going to hide, and while Ruve is getting the others free, Musket is going to distract the Ed and get him into the cell we were just in, and then manage to get out and like shut the door behind him and lock him in.
And then we all run. Or escape.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, do you have questions, or are you just still formulating the plan?
Would
Formulating.
Flongogo fit into the cell we came out of? That's a good question to know. Okay.
Probably not, because it was made to hold humans in confinement.
Yeah.
Right, so that entire plan goes out.
Yeah,
the
that goes completely gone. All right.
Was there a door between the hallway we're in into the next chamber, or was it just an open archway?
Okay, so you go through a short little tunnel, and on your left side it exits out into the area that has the 3 cages as well as the Atten, but it also keeps going straight forward into a area that you can't see.
So we either fight, or we lure him into the hallway, which is close quarters, and it's gonna hurt if we get hit.
No, it's not close. It's not. I mean, listen, they're big enough for giants, so they're like, we're talking like about like 15, 20 feet, yeah, about 15 feet tall, and like suitably wide for like there's like tracks on it for like
mine carts,
for mine carts to occasionally go through as well. So they've got to be wide enough for like like maybe 2. No, it's got to be big enough for fire giants as well. So we're probably looking at like 20 feet tall, 15 feet wide.
Okay,
that's not too bad, but it's still
tunnels.
It's still less open than
that room.
being than that room.
because we could play a game of whack-a-mole, and we all sneak into different points of the room, and each person pops out, kind of making him run in circles.
Question for you there. What you described kind of what they looked like and what they were. What kind of did they have any weapons with them? And if so, were they similar to Dave's?
Did I see weapons?
Okay, yeah. So he has a morning star and a battle axe.
Oh, those sound very, very terrible.
Yeah, those are deadly.
One in each hand.
Oh.
You have seen that he wields both of them pretty dexterously for a guy his size.
Right. Well, no.
Now, I'm pretty damn good at stealthing. I can try to sneak in and get people unlock cages, and then we can try to do a sneak jump on him, get the jump on him. I don't know.
I think this sounds like a good plan to me. Where we can, while you're sneaking behind him to unlock the cages, we distract him by, like, attempted to stab him multiple times.
Well, my concern. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see here.
And maybe the prisoners help us with the stabbing.
Do we have extra weapons or just the weapons that we have?
I guess more punching than stabbing then?
I mean, makeshift weapons are a thing, but
I mean, there's probably something sharp scattered around this room, but yeah, that
it is a mine, so there is going to be mining equipment.
Yeah, like a pickaxe or shovel or
pickaxes and like hammers meant for chiseling rock and stuff.
Do we still hear him shuffling around trying to find the voice?
Well, I mean, how much that depends. How much time has elapsed since you had started this conversation?
Probably not even 5 minutes.
Yeah, so after a while, he just sort of settles down and kind of believes that what he heard was just the wind or something.
Oh, of course he does.
How Geralt of him. I have a question for our dwarven friend here, Magnus. In our when we were dealing with Dave, never forget. You told us to try not to get hit again. Is that to be if we were to find ourselves in a similar situation, would we be shit out of luck?
In what way?
In in your attempt to help us feel a little bit better. Should we feel not so good?
Yeah, I can help you out if you need me.
Oh, all right. You don't need to rest up or anything like that.
Nope.
Oh, all right. Well, then I think while it's not my favorite thing to do, I will of course do my part. I just yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'm sneaking in first to try to get to the other side.
Okay, so you are trying to stealth your way across.
Basically, so I have a cage between me and him, and I have the keys ready to unlock the cage.
No, he is between you and the other cages. Well,
yeah, I'm trying to sneak around the edge as quietly as possible.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to.
And get a cage between me and him, so that he can't see me, and get ready to start unlocking cages as soon as a distraction happens.
Got it. Okay, so you'll need to roll stealth again because he is now on higher alert.
Oh.
Actually, no, he will be making his own stealth check against your. He'll be making a perception check against your stealth check. So roll stealth.
I look back and I say, "Be ready if I yell to just run in, please." Okay.
Always happy to be of assistance.
Musket takes a stance straight to sprint into the room.
Math doesn't want to happen. That's 21. Stealth.
Right. You manage to get past him and over to one of these cells.
Do the cells open towards him, or are the doors on the back?
The cell they are pull-out doors.
Okay. I get ready to start unlocking the cage once I hear chaos happening in the room. And I don't have a copper wire, so I can't message anyone. So
Yeah.
I just wait.
Okay, so you're just gonna so what happened? So what's next? Who's doing something next?
Is there anything in the room that I could easily see that, for example, I could climb up on top of?
Yes. Between the two cages at the back of the room, is a rock face that ends in a ledge, that leads into another tunnel. That's about talking 30 feet up, or more. About 30 feet up.
My question now is, do I want to try to sneak up on top of that?
I mean, that's flat rock. You're gonna have trouble scaling that, but
I can always announce our presence if y'all want to ambush when I do so. No? Bad plan?
If we do ambush, it's probably best for the first hit to be from one of our more sneaky people.
Wait, when you message someone, can they message you back?
yes, they get to whisper.
All right,
They
so
get to
maybe,
back.
with all your wires, maybe just send a quick message out to our roguish friend out there, and they can let us know kind of what their status is and what they need us to do.
Well, I shall do that now. I cast message to Reuben and go. Are you prepared? Is everything good to go on your end?
I answer back. I'm set. Keep him away from the cages and let's start this shit.
All right. I tell the party she's very excited for us to start.
Okay.
Well then,
do we just
Who
shoot at the same time?
lost mine again.
Nope.
Oh,
They're back.
And they're back.
there we go.
I mean, part of me wants to hide, but part of me also just wants to go ahead and be the one to get his attention.
Right. Maybe we should should we get our find a good space maybe, and then just start blasting.
I mean, I'm gonna have to be right on top of
as
him.
long as we start blasting.
All right.
Muska, you're a rogue, right? You get full sneak attack?
No, I'm a ranger.
Oh, you're a ranger. Sorry.
It's all right. Better clarify that now.
Right. Good to know.
Yeah, I realized when I said the thing about sneak attack that getting the extra dice is if you are a rogue.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Yeah, maybe we just do maybe your you said you can make noises with prestidigitation. Could that lure at least away from the cages that she said that she needed?
Careful nodded and goes, yeah, I can do that. I can let him in closer to us, away from her, if you so wish.
All right. If that sounds fine, I think.
Is that what everyone wants before I do it? Because once I do it, it's no going back.
Right, we're gonna have to do this sooner or later. So, good luck, everybody.
Musket nods, not sure which of.
I have not been upgraded yet to revive you.
Right, note to self.
Upgrade.
Hello.
What if we just turn you off and turn you
no,
back
my
on?
internet's
Is that how
dying
we
again,
approach
isn't
it?
it?
Fork, we can hear you.
No.
Oh,
Please.
shit.
We're losing
Hello?
Fork.
Hello?
We can hear you. Can you hear
Oh.
us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yay.
Well, that was weird. It was showing fine on my end. Sorry.
We can hear you saying something like, "Oh no, my internet's dying." That's why I wanted to.
Oh, oh no,
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 that was me.
no,
That
Oh,
was
that
me.
was
no,
fine.
yeah, okay.
That was
That was
fine. That was
fine. That was
fine.
fine.
That's fine,
Okay.
dying.
I
Ooh,
saw
It's
your
dying.
name lining up, Fork, which is why I thought it
All
was
right,
you.
no, I was making a joke saying if we turned them on and off again, if that would upgrade them. That's all.
No, it will not.
All right, I will refrain from doing so then.
Well, if you are dying, I can stop you dying, but that's about where that ends.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't plan on dying today.
Let us go on with living.
When you
only
say,
good.
I will
So-
say, when Musket says that, you all kind of, you would see Skippy look to kind of over her right shoulder. There's nothing there, but she kind of just very noticeably looks over as though she's looking at something, and then just turns back to the group like, oh yeah, I heard it's not so bad, but you never know.
Okay.
Alright, so are you so what are you getting ready to engage or what?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is there a
everyone
way I
agreed
can,
with
like-
the precedent.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Is there any way to like hide like around a corner from the entrance where, like, I'm not in the main chamber, but I'm also not seen from the main chamber?
Let's see here.
Yeah, I mean, if you sneak in and out of the like the tunnel that you'll be emerging from, or like the one on the opposite end of the cavern, you should be fine. Like the one across from where you go, you should be able to poke your head in and out for ranged attacks.
Can we all
That's right.
bunch
No, I
up
don't have
around the
any.
corner? I don't know, or is that just two of us?
I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I'm not terribly large. I mean, I'm fairly tall, but I'm slender. As long as I'm nowhere near the front, then I'm content.
Yeah. We should just do our best. And because end of day we're gonna stab him, right? That wasn't that the plan?
True.
Let's plan we've got.
Okay, so who wants to go in and launch the and get the sneak attack started?
Theravol's going to. Oh wait, did we agree on the prestidigitate plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what
So
we're doing.
Theravol's gonna the prestidigitate. Theravol's gonna go stand at the doorway and cast prestidigitate. And it's going to make a very loud sound, and it's going to sound like, I don't know if you guys have heard like Toad from Mario singing Chandelier, but it's gonna sound
God,
something akin to that. Right from where he's standing.
Over how
'Cause I think that's,
large
like,
of over how large of a distance will that sound played?
Like, how far away is he from the entrance of that cave?
Will it echo through the tunnels?
It will echo through the tunnels.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe not
Guys,
that if
that's
it's an
true.
echo.
It's too late. It's already happened.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Committed.
We're fine.
I mean, if you
Listen.
know, like,
We will be
you know that
fine.
there are other things like in these tunnels, and that this is not going to be the last thing that you have to fight on your way out. So, loud noises, and making loud noises, is something that you should factor into to your encounters.
It's bound to happen, especially with an enemy this big, who's definitely going to be making a loud noise as we stab him.
That's a fair point. This is
So
what
anyway,
life is all
Toad
about.
is singing
Anyway,
Toad is
I
singing
started
Chandelier at the
blasting.
top of his lungs. Toad is singing Chandelier from the top of his lungs to draw the attention of the Eden.
Okay, you have successfully drawn the attention of the Etten. which sees you, and
I think he only sees me right now, right?
wait, I'm sorry. Who's talking at the moment?
Fine. The one
Okay, yeah.
casting the toad.
So you are sorry, just your voice is mixed up. Yeah, so sees you and immediately charges at you with both weapons aimed at you. It's like starts hunting and growling in giant.
Can I get a translation while he's hunting me down?
Speak giant?
No, I meant like someone else in the party.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, it says, "Are you going out of your cage? It's like dinner is early today."
Shit.
That's not what Dave said.
We get it sliced or do we get it mashed? Okay, and it charges at you, and now roll initiative.
Bum,
Am I rolling initiative just to do my own thing as well?
If you're about to partake in this, then you need to roll initiative.
Yeah, let's do.
Otherwise, you're basically giving him, like, you're
I have
basically
a cleric.
declining to be in this.
I guess it's my turn to roll natural 20 on initiative.
We'll use
Oh,
this
good.
one.
I rolled
same,
natural
bro.
1.
Hey, natural 20! Natural
We
20.
are.
I rolled a 19
1?
plus 3, so that would be a 22 total.
Well, it's a good
It's
thing
a
that I'm not in this
9.
fight. I'm unlocking cages.
I got a
Okay,
20 plus 2, which is 22.
This is a bad dice to use.
All right, Reuven, what did you get?
A 9 plus
A
1.
4 in
that'll be a
total.
10.
Reuven got a 4. Musket, what did you get?
I rolled a 19 plus 3 is a 22 total.
Thorval, what did you get? That is good fork, by the way. Oh, sorry, Pinecone. Pinecone is Therival.
Yes.
Yeah. I got a natural 20 plus 2, 22.
Right, Magris.
11.
Okay, and Pisana.
Natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Wow.
Okay, and Skip.
A total of 10 there for you.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll go third since I didn't roll the natural 20.
Alright, Pisana is going to go first. Musket and Tharival, whoever has higher initiative bonus, goes first between the two of you.
I would say Tharival should go first since Pine rolled a natural 20 and I didn't. Did that make sense? Because I have the higher initiative bonus, but Pine rolled the higher roll.
Right, I think are you trying to, do you have
goes
the
by
same?
higher initiative bonus. If you're
Yeah, it goes
Oh.
by higher initiative bonus.
then-
So I'm third, you're second.
So I would go second, okay.
Okay, now bear in mind, Pisana, you and Reuven are still sick, so still have that disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes. This is why I will stay behind. Will stay off to behind. but I
Because you
will
got
also...
his attention, you do not get the sneak attack.
That is fine. All I'm going to comment on is, while neither of those heads really are a compliment to the other, so ugly as a vicious mockery.
Okay. Does that?
It is a verbal.
I mean, what does it do?
So what it does is you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments on a creature you can see within range. The range is 60 feet. It must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. Next turn.
Okay.
The wisdom save is 13, so he has to roll 13 wisdom save.
Right. It failed that, and roll for the damage.
It is 3 damage. 3 psychic damage. And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
All right, gotcha. Was that it?
Yep, that's it.
Musket, your turn.
Alright, since I still don't have anything that can be used for a ranged attack, I'm just going to go charging in and take a swing at his ankles with the short sword I have.
Okay, go ahead.
Rolled a 16 plus 5, that would be 21.
As a hit.
Alright, and for damage, that's 5 damage.
Alright. Theraval, your turn.
Theravol's going to first back up as far away as he can from the very large Eden running his way, which I think is about 30 feet. And then he's going to cast Eldritch Blast, which is 120 feet range at the Eden.
Okay.
8.
Well,
Yeah,
you're so
18
the way
plus
that it's laid out right now is, whoever did like the thing to get his attention is at the front. Everybody
That's me.
else is behind, out of sight. So, like everybody who has attacked has moved into his line of sight.
This
Okay.
is true.
So you do still need. So you're basically like exactly where, whoever it is that did that that spell was.
That was me. I
Okay.
was the one that did the spell. So
Alright,
yes.
so you're still at the. So you're basically exactly where you were before.
Yes.
All right, so you use Eldritch Blast. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, 18 plus 5, 23.
That's a hit.
And then I will D10. Ooh, 10. 10 plus 5 is 15.
All right. Good. You've taken down about a quarter of its health already. Magris, it is your turn.
All right. Who is after me in terms of our
That
party?
will be Flungurgle. Will be after you.
All right. Who's the next player?
Next player after you will be Skip.
Okay. Yeah, I can make that work. At least I hope this works. I'm gonna step out and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay. What does that do?
So that is an attack roll, ranged spell attack for 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack against it would have advantage. So I'm going to roll that, and that is again a natural 1.
Oh no, those are some curse attack dice.
Oh dear.
Put
Oh
that
dear.
dice in
No.
dice jail.
Which
Oh
the dice.
jeez. Oh jeez.
Guiding,
Dice jail for the
Guiding
dice.
Bolt
Yeah,
emerges
I'm going
from-
to put
emerges
the entirety
from
of roll 20
your,
in dice jail.
emerges from your hand, but it just sort of pops right in front of you. Sort of makes a sound.
Yeah, this is why I DM instead of play.
Alright, it is
Alright.
Flungurgle's turn.
Why did
and
you have to say that as
Flungurgle
I was
is-
taking a drink?
Sorry.
Flungurgle is fixated on Theraval, who did all of that damage and was the one who got his attention in the first place.
Oh no.
So he charges straight at Theraval, pretty much disregarding. So what were the effects that were on Flungurgle from that spell? At Theraval, sorry, not.
It is a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, is that the only thing?
That's it.
Okay. We on just the next attack or like all attacks?
Yep, just the next attack. So if he has 2 attacks, it's just the first one.
Okay. So first Flung swings his battle axe at Theraval. That will be a natural 1, which comes out to an 8. But that was at disadvantage anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Right,
Okay.
now for the second
What did you
attack.
say?
Well, it got a natural 1, so even if I had rolled
Oh
something
my god,
higher...
my internet is
uh,
horrible.
So now, Gurgle gets to swing its giant-ass Morning Star. But that will only be a 9. Will that hit?
No. Oh,
Right, so
does not hit.
Flungurgle's 2
Alright, here we
attacks
go.
on Theraval do not hit. Skip, it is your turn.
All right. Seeing all this that's going on, I'm going to attempt to cast Chill Touch I have to roll to hit first. If it hits, I will explain what happens. So, ooh, that is terrible. That's a total of 8. So that's the worst.
So that's a roll of 8, or
Yeah, it's a total of 8 to hit.
okay, yeah, that misses.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll get you next time.
Okay,
And
Reuben,
that's my turn.
your turn.
Would you say that Flungurgle is sufficiently distracted?
Yes, sufficiently distracted by the enemies in front of it.
Okay. So Roof moves to the first cage, and she whispers to the person inside, "Listen, we may need your help, but we're getting you out of here." And then she starts to try to unlock the cage.
Alright, she has the key, so she is able to successfully unlock it. The slaves inside are pretty scared, but they immediately make their way towards some of the loose pickaxes and hammers that are strewn about the area.
Okay, would she be able to make it to the next cage?
Not in one. Well, she would be able to get there in one turn since she started her turn there. But she would not be able to start unlocking it until her next turn.
That's fine. She makes her way over there, keeping an eye on Flungurgle just to make sure that they don't see her. And she just starts whispering to the next prisoners, saying, "I'm gonna get you out. We may need your help. Feel free to join in anytime." And that's her turn.
Okay, Sana, back to you.
Okay. So I will take a position next to Pine, and just kind of admire at like this how his how Flungurgle's just loincloth is just, it's just in terrible shape and just completely uh needs to be redone. I hope somebody, his mom didn't vicious mockery again.
Okay.
I gotta come up with better insults. Oh.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
All right. So I cast that again. It's a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Okay. That one, yeah, he gets a 13.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then that's it. Then
No damage or anything. Success.
Well, it was a success, so no damage. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so.
Very well. It is Musket's turn.
All right, am I still within swinging distance, or do I need to run back up to him again?
I guess you would have to run up to him again. Oh,
All right.
Yeah, run up to him again.
All right, so I'm gonna run back up to him, and I'm gonna take another swing at his other ankle this time. That is 11.
Oof.
An 11 total.
Yes.
Will miss.
Yeah.
Caraval, it is your turn. Any other actions you have? Okay, Theraval, it is your turn.
Theraval sees that Eldritch Blast is working pretty well, so he's going to take a couple steps back again and yet again cast Eldritch Blast. 18
okay.
plus 5. 23 again.
Bear in mind, if you move out of his line of attack, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't move, and I just cast Eldritch Blast point blank.
Okay. Cast Eldritch Blast point blank. Go ahead.
23.
That is a hit.
Okay, and I'll for damage again. It's 11.
11 damage, okay. Right, he's at about still at more than half of his health. Magris, it is your turn.
Right, is there anyone in immediate need of assistance?
I feel
I think
alright.
you're the only one who's taken damage this entire thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and I'm okay, so. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily want to use another spell slot, but I do kind of want to do damage, and I can't possibly roll 3 natural ones in a row, right?
No, that's impossible.
You better knock on some wood.
Let's not tempt the dice gods tonight.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to guiding bolt him again. So I'm just gonna use another slot, and I quit.
Oh
no, you didn't.
Are you kidding?
You take a picture of that.
An actual one?
All right, Travis.
What?
Oh,
There's no way.
Yeah.
Right. One.
Okay, Chris, we are going to buy you an actual set of dice.
Yeah, I have plenty I can donate.
My chat called it, but still, I still don't believe it.
Oh my god.
How?
Oh dear.
Okay,
right.
get off of Roll20 and use like a something on Google.
Use a dice
roll. Rolladie.net.
Right. Yeah, you might actually. So Roll20 actually does have a thing where sometimes you do have to reset. So that is also a potential thing that's happening right now.
Or
Really?
D&D Beyond,
Yes.
or something else.
Literally anything else.
Right. Well, you get that. So while you get that sorted, it is Flungurgle's turn, and since Flungurgle does not see Magris as a threat at all, he's going to make another pair of attacks at Theravol.
Oh no.
So the first one is a 24.
Ooh.
Oh man.
All right.
Ooh, yeah, you know, just barely hits. Barely hits.
I assume that's a hit, so that will be for 14 points of damage.
Oh no.
Ugh.
The second one is a 12.
Hello? That was the... Okay. Does it have to be higher than my AC to hurt
If it
me?
meets your AC, it hits.
If it meets your AC, it hits.
Okay. Both of them hit.
All right, that's
no.
another
Oh,
14.
no.
That's another 14 points of damage from the Morning Star.
Are you still alive?
So it's 2 14s.
It's total
Yeah, so that's
28.
28 points of damage.
So yeah, that's like
That's
double my health. So I'm like dead.
Okay,
If you
sorry,
play
did
by the
first-
rule
did the
that
first one
it's
knock you- did the first one knock you out?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. You should have said that because
I was trying. My internet is bad, and every
Okay,
other second, you guys are cutting out. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
my bad. Okay, so the other attack that got the 12 is instead directed at actually make it at musket since that's been more annoying. So does a 12 hit musket?
12 does not hit musket.
Okay,
Just
so
barely misses.
muskets misses. The hit on musket misses, but the one on Theravol has knocked Theravol out. So Theravol, on your next turn, you will have to make a death saving throw. In the meantime, Skip, it is your turn.
Right, we're gonna go ahead and try to do what we tried to do last time, but maybe more successfully. So have to roll to hit with the plus. All right, 17. Does a 17 hit total?
17 will hit.
Excellent. So as all of this is going on, you will see Skippy just bring up her hand, and just like in a shush motion to her lips. And if you look at the Etten, you will see the motion of someone shushing someone else, but on their own lips, with a very skeletal hand, just like shh. And they need to... Oh no, so I hit. So I... 1d8 necrotic damage is what they will receive. So I roll a d8. So they will receive... Oh, that popped out. And a whopping 1 point of damage.
Woo!
Specifically necrotic, though.
The other
Yes, and there is a thing here, so it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn, And then until then, the hand clings to the target. So there's just this skeletal, chilly-looking hand just on the lips of this Etten, of just like a shh.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Right. Reuven, your turn, and make your attack at disadvantage, if any.
I'm in front of this second cage, and I'm unlocking that one.
Okay. Successfully unlocked. Those have been done. The first batch of slaves is bolting for the exit to this particular chamber with their weapons in hand. They seem to want nothing to do with Flungurgle.
I just roll my eyes and then make my way to.
Understandable, because it is like a 10-foot giant, monster that can smush them.
And under my breath, I'm mumbling, "Good for nothing."
Pisana, it is your turn.
Do I make it to the third cage?
Yes, you can make it to the third cage.
Okay.
All right. So after seeing, I keep forgetting your name. I'm sorry, Pine. But Pine's character, Therival, drop down.
Terrible, but terrible.
I am going to burn a cure wounds to get you back up.
Sweet. What do I have to do for that?
You do nothing but take 7 points of healing.
Sweet.
Never
Okay.
alive.
And
Here's an important question for the DM, since I'm back up real quick. I took damage and went down, right? And I have a spell called Hellish Rebuke. If I take damage, I can instantaneously cast as a reaction. But since I went down, it doesn't count that I can cast it as a reaction, can I?
I mean, does it specifically say if you're knocked unconscious if you are knocked unconscious by an attack, it does not make sense that you would be physically capable of reacting. So, if you take enough damage to knock you down, you do not get a reaction.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, so Therival is Therival is healthy, but it will take a move action for Therival to get back on their feet. What you have done is you have I need to double check the rules on healing from death. Here we go.
I think it's just add from 0, but
yeah,
I'm not sure what specifically you're looking for.
Attacker reduces.
Do I get the hit points from 0, and then in order to move, I believe it's half movement in order to stand up?
Yep.
Way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. Healing is unavailable. Okay, no, so they're fine.
Wouldn't necessarily say fine, but they're up.
Not dead is the important thing to think about.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to just like back away and suggest that Therival also back away.
Well, if you back away, Flungurgle can take a attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's true. Then I will wait to do that until I have a disengage action.
Yeah, so Pisana, I guess your turn is over.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Musket.
Taking another swing at his ankles, because that's about the only thing Musket can reach from where he is.
All right. That's a lot of ankle, though.
It is a lot of ankle.
That's quite the tinkle.
9 plus 5, so that's 14.
That'll hit.
All right. That would be 6 points of damage.
Okay. All right. He's at about half of his health, but he's still doing fine. Therival, newly recovered and able to get up. Not be able to attack this turn. You can attack this turn. I don't care. You can get up. You can attack.
Okay, well, I stand up. Let's see, what do I want to do? Because I'm not moving because advantage attack.
Actually, you know what? As a penalty for getting knocked out, I'm going to drop you to the bottom of the initiative. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So it is not your turn. It is now Magrus's turn.
I'm scared. Just to roll anything. Yeah.
Normally, I would offer you one of my dice, but that's kind of hard. I don't think I can throw it all the way to.
I
Bree or
will.
the-
I will hold the dice in my hands as you roll.
I'm
That's
literally
the
doing a praying
energy.
action with a dice in my hand.
Yeah, I'm just going to. Well, I've got this nice opal dice the D20, and I'm just going to hold it for you.
All right. Well, Theravol's up. We don't have anyone who's currently down, and I do want to save that last spell slot just in case. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my hammer, and I'm going to be like the table leg that he stubs his little toe against. I'm gonna like smash my hammer down on his toe.
Right. Go ahead, try and roll.
And that is a natural 20.
Yes! It worked!
Good shit. That is going to be a critical hit, so you will be able to get double damage for that one.
Yeah, so the way Roll20 does this automatically is Roll20 rolls the damage die twice. I don't know what your ruling is on critical hits.
You can roll it twice, I don't care.
Alright. The alternative, of course, is like you just double your first die, but Roll20 tells me I do 18 points of damage.
Ooh, very good.
Nice.
You straight up just shattered his toe, I guess.
Just all of that anger at being completely ineffectual so far, and just slam it down on his little toe.
The good news is you did 18 points of damage. The bad news is now you got it angry. You got both Flung and Gurgle angry, and squarely looking at you, bub.
Help.
Now it is Flung Gurgle's turn. Flung uses the battle axe.
Oh no.
Gets a 16.
On me?
On you.
Yeah, my AC is still 9, so fuck it.
So that's 14 points of damage to you.
Ow.
Ooh.
You still up?
Yup.
Alright. Oh, now it's Gurgle's turn to use the Morning Star to try and mash you into paste.
Oh no.
Just by the skin of your teeth, he gets a natural 1, and you are able. Even
oh my god. Oh thank god.
Pass the curse on.
Attack roll, you still have to apply the modifier to it for an attack roll, so that still comes out to only an 8 with his bonus. So
good God.
So he just needs to roll a 2 to hit me.
Yeah, literally a 2 will take you out. Okay.
Yep.
That is Flung's turn, and now it is Skip's turn.
Right. Seeing that looked like a terrible thing to happen, I will again equip my finger guns and shoot the magic missile. First level, obviously. So another 3 darts coming his way. Here's roll that damage for you. Not terrible. So 3, 6, 11 total points of damage.
All right, you've got him on the ropes. He's down to he's getting there. Might only take a little bit more to take him out. Reuven, it is your turn.
So I'm going to unlock the cage again, giving my. We'd really appreciate it if you could help us, but we understand if you can't. And trust me, I'll probably swear under my breath at you, but whatever. So I unlock them. How close, like how far away are they? Are they like 30 feet away, or how far is that cage from the fight?
That cage is probably the closest one to the fight.
Okay, so how many would 30 feet get me into the brawl?
Yeah, I'd say it gets you into the brawl.
Okay, I get myself into the brawl. Would you say unlocking the cage was my action?
Yes, unlocking the cage was your action.
Okay. Then I sit there ready to get some damage if I have some.
Okay. Theraval, now it is your turn.
Okay, Theraval is understandably pissed. And he doesn't say a word. They just stand up, They look at him, and they point the middle finger at him and cast Eldritch Blast, and that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh, natural 20. All right.
Oh.
So do you want me to roll 2d10s for damage?
Yeah,
Or
go
do you...
for it. Go for it.
I got a 10 and an 8. That do I add 5 to each of those for my attack damage, or just 5 to the
Critical
18
doubles
altogether?
the entirety of the attack. So that would be like if it's 1d10 plus 5, that would be 2d10 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 28 damage.
All right. With a massive blast of eldritch energy, you hit the Etten right. You somehow manage to get that blast that it knocks. It goes right through both of its heads, effectively decapitating it, like doubly so, and it just falls to the ground completely headless in a thud.
And that is for ruining my fucking hair, you prick.
Musket, please. Musket, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry, Musket.
Oh no. That
Don't tell me. Don't tell me that was a natural one.
It's not a natural 1, but it's not good. It's a combined 8.
No.
All right. As the body falls, the weight falls on top of Musket, or at least part of the weight does. You take. Hang on. Let me.
Shit. Oh, God.
That will be 2 points of crushing damage.
Only 2. But luckily for everyone, I somehow managed to roll really well when it came to hit points.
You're good. You're good at hitting, just not so great at getting hit.
Roof pulls Musket out from under the body.
Thanks. I'm assuming that at this point Musket is also now just covered in blood too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. From you've got Dave's blood. You've got Dave's spinal fluid all over you.
Well, that got cleaned up by prestidigitation, but now he's covered in blood. It's
you
like
using prestidigitation a second time. But if
I
you
did.
say you did,
I definitely did.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And Musket's just like, thanks, this is not gonna wash out.
Musket, you should be
Terrible
used to this
says,
by now.
I am.
Terrible says, I'm sorry about that. Let me just clean you up again.
You're fine. You're fine.
Right.
And cast precipitation again.
Freed prisoners are in a mad scramble, and because of the loudness, they're just like making a mad dash for the tunnels, trying to get out. They're like already ahead of you, all like 15 of them or so, and it doesn't really surprise you much when you immediately hear screams up ahead of you into the tunnels, and start hearing gnashing and slicing and smashing.
Well, that don't sound good.
Right. Quick question here. In this room that we're in, or that the Etten and everything, the expanse, do we happen to see if there's an area where our things that were taken may have been put?
In fact, you are certain that your stuff is not in these mines at all, and that they if they have not been thrown out entirely, then they have been taken like to a part of the city where it's nigh impregnable.
Oh, right. I'm gonna have to find a new moo. I'm not the same without it.
Moo.
Yeah, that's what I wear. It's my thing. It's my aesthetic. They're very comfortable. Very nice airflow.
Okay.
They do seem breezy. I have seen
Telling
a
you,
few in the course.
everyone is very much against them, but until you've tried one on, it's a life changer. I promise you. I've never heard someone say that they hate a moo.
Maybe
I'm sure they're great, but I need to be able to move freely, hence leggings.
Well, I mean, some of us are not as talented in moo as I am, but I understand. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Anyway,
I'm
Rue starts heading
I'll
towards the
take the water.
combat, like completely now pissed off.
Musket's going to follow.
Question for DM.
Mhm.
Would with my background for being in this place, would I know of any alternate routes to get out?
So best you can tell, there are 3 ways that you can go. There is a tunnel that leads. There's either you can either go deep into Surtur's Hold, which is the fire giant city. You can either go into the Underdark, which is further below you and contains horrors beyond all human comprehension. And there are also side tunnels which will take you somewhere on the outside of the Sword Mountains and back onto the grass of the Forgotten Realms. Sorry, Forgotten Realms.
I would like to try and find one of these side tunnels and try and direct us to one of these side tunnels.
Okay then.
We're gonna just leave these people to die.
Well, they're
15 or
already
so
ahead of you.
Well, doesn't mean we can't run to catch up and try to help them.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but I completely got smashed in back there. 1, 2, we're all fucking tired. 3, we warned them and they ran ahead without us. Is it really our fault if they ran ahead without us?
Touche.
You hear the fight and the commotion up ahead.
Yes, yes, we should probably get to these side tunnels. Let's get. They made their choice.
Is the side
Whatever
tunnel
they
in
did,
the
they're
direction
fast.
of the fight?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I should have been more clear. The only way out of this particular spot is through the same route that everybody else just took. From there,
okay.
you have
From
other
there, okay. So either way, we have to go towards the fighting. Got it.
Yes, there is. Yeah, it is. You're on a one-way trip. Let's just say.
Right, well, maybe they'll wear themselves out on the prisoners.
Meanwhile, and this could be a learning experience for people who, in general, who are watching when it comes to character sheets. Make sure you read things and double check that you can do certain things. Because I just noticed I've been leaving damage on the table because I have a bonus action for 2-weapon fighting.
Me too.
So I could
I just did that too.
and I just now realize I've not been doing that. I really should have been doing that.
I can attack twice, and I just noticed that too. So I was like, well,
look at your character sheet, everybody. Look at your character sheets. Make sure you know what you can do and when.
Yeah, I can do my normal attack and then an unarmed attack as a monk. So whoops.
Well,
all good.
We did well with the one, so I'm very excited to see what happens in the future. But I would follow whoever's looking. Oh no, there are no side tunnels. So right, so we need to go where all the sound is coming from.
We just
Perfect.
go through the end. Yep. Let's.
Hi. All right. I guess just be prepared.
It should be no surprise to any of you that that up ahead are 3 ogres that are just having their way with the prisoners. It's a combination of a bloodbath and a smorgasbord for them.
Question: do we help or do we stealth around?
I'm not helping. I'm sorry.
All right,
so we just go through. We
3
just
ogres
run
that
through.
are ahead. That they are just having their way with the prisoners. Like half of them are already down, the others are just like scrambling to get away.
Can we? Would it be possible to do like a Dark Souls, just run right by them?
You can try.
I'm all for
they
it.
are in front of a large door, of a large like doorway with steps leading up that is out of the room and into the tunnels. And from there you have your sort of 3-way path.
Got it.
So if you can successfully get past them, then you can try. However,
all
they
for-
are still they are in front of the door, so you know they will probably be able to take some pot shots at you if you enter their area and then leave it like that.
Right. Okay. Right. So we're trying to be sneaky about this. Is that what I understand?
We got to get by. I guess we could be.
All right.
Sneaky.
Let's try to do this.
Let's say tunnels are beyond there, so we must go.
All right. So stealth. Let me see. Which one is my stealth dice?
So
None
we're
of
all
them.
gonna try to roll stealth here.
I think so. Unless you
Does
don't want to be
anybody's got a
stealthy, I
better
think.
idea?
Like,
I mean, we're gonna have to get by in one way or another. We can
yeah.
sneak by and
In
take
my
more
in my
damage.
mind, my stealth in my mind, it's less about being like hit. Like I'm trying to like blend with the crowd enough to like
Yeah.
not be noticed. That's in my mind what this stealth is looking
If
like.
we blend with the crowd, we're going to get hit. If we can get around the edge while they're more focused on killing all those prisoners, that's better.
All right, let's go around the edge. Let's see what we get.
All right,
was about to say-
all 6 of you need to make stealth checks.
I was about to say,
5
we blend with the
total.
crowd. We literally are gonna blend with the crowd. All right, so stealth
16.
5.
18.
22.
7.
Oh
5.
god.
What? Wait, did I hear somebody got a natural got a 5 as well?
Yep, I got a 5 for skip.
All right. So because 2 of you failed, your entire party has been noticed.
Well, I guess we're fighting, guys.
Oh shit.
Fighting or running and dodging.
Yeah, I can run.
Initiative time.
Yeah, I think probably
Yay.
run because we're gonna die.
Yeah, I would say run. But
Yeah,
I'm-
I would advise flee. Oh my god, did I really
I
just
am
do
not
that?
quiet. I try to say.
I'm
Alright,
glad this is initiative.
Yeah.
A roll
Initiative.
and not-
Let's...
So I just rolled another
Oh.
20 on initiative.
I got also a dirty 20. So
I got a dirty
I
20.
got a natural 20.
I rolled
Nice.
a 2.
nice.
I got a 21. So 19.
5 total for me.
Okay. So Pasana, what did you get?
5 total.
Okay. Musket, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 20, so 23 total.
Give me the total. Not. I don't care about the.
Oh,
the
so
natural.
23. It'd be 23.
Magris. What was your initiative score?
4.
4. Okay. Skip.
20 total.
Okay. Reuven.
20 total.
Okay, and Therival.
21 total.
21. Okay.
Am I before Fork or is Fork before me?
My initiative is only +1, so you're probably before me.
Yeah, I'm before you.
Okay, so the order will be Musket, Therival. I'm sorry. Who goes first? Skip or Reuven?
Roof.
Reuven, yeah.
It'll be Musket, Therival, Reuven, Skip, 3 ogres, and Pasana and Magris. So, Musket, you get to go first, and you have the you can use your sneak attack.
All right. But we are for sure going to try to flee, right?
That is my plan.
I'm in favor.
I mean, I might take a couple
Definitely.
pot shots at one of these as we go by, so that
I was
way
gonna say,
it's
yeah.
wounded. So it's wounded. So I will attempt to make an attack, and I have advantage. So
Alright, so
all right, the highest of that would be a 16.
All right, that is a hit.
All right, which is 9 points of damage.
All right.
All right, and then I'm gonna actually use my bonus action this time to take another swing at it with the other short sword I have. Do I still have advantage on this, or do I not?
No, not on the.
I didn't think so, but I wanted to ask to be sure. That is a 21.
That'll also hit.
That is only 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to very quickly take a chance at their reaction and very quickly attempt to flee up the tunnel the way we're supposed to be going.
Okay, well, one of them gets a attack of opportunity and uses it to try and the one that you attacked tries to bonk you with his club. So roll, and that is a 19, which should hit.
That would hit.
And that will be 13 points of damage.
Musket did not appreciate that, but he is still standing at the very
Is
least.
Musket still standing?
he is still like I said, I got really lucky when it came to my hit point rolls.
Okay, so actually, does the other one will probably physically able to react with an attack of opportunity. Hang on, I need to double check the rules on attacks of opportunity real quick.
I think if I remember
If
correctly,
you leave their range of attack, they can get one. So if you leave their radius,
but they only get
they get
but
one.
they only get one per round. Yeah,
They
one
get
reaction
one.
per round.
Right. I just want to see, like, okay, and if everyone's something, an enemy is leaning or passing by, so there's an opportunity attack. Oh, they renamed it opportunity attack in 5e. User reaction. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, so you are attempting to get past them, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the second one does get to attack. And
Please roll poorly.
Yes.
Please roll poorly.
He gets a 10.
That misses.
Oh my god.
I was actually getting kind of concerned.
Alright, narrowly managed to get past the second one, and you're out of range for the third one, because it's still a pretty wide area. So, Theraval, it is your turn.
Theravol's gonna try to run. Wait, I can move and take an action, so I can attack and then move, right? Okay, Theravol's gonna hit the one that Musket. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That Musket hit with a Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead.
Well, okay, my dice just fell off the desk. Well, okay, fine. Perish. I'll just grab another one. Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
Nice.
Okay, then I just roll damage. 12.
Points of damage? All right.
And Theravol's gonna try and follow Musket, I guess.
Through the same ogre? Or
Uh,
through another one? You're basically like you're going past 3 ogres that are like effectively like lined up 1, 2, 3 in front of a door. 1 is on the far left, 2 is in the middle, 3 is on the far right.
He's gonna try and make a run past the one on the far right. Like, is that in range of the one in the middle?
Well, the one in the middle is already attacked, but yes.
Wait, here's my. I have
Okay,
a
then
question.
yeah, he's just gonna run towards the far right.
If they use their opportunity attack on me,
They can't hit anyone else. Only
they
one
won't be
of
able to
them
hit
has-
anyone else.
Hold on. Let me try to explain the layout again. The door is there are 3 ogres in front. The one on the far left is the one that Musket has damaged and is also the one that Musket has attacked. Next to ogre 1.
Okay, then I'll run on the far left.
Okay, right, yeah. So that is the ideal path to take, given that.
Yes, I will run towards the far left.
Okay, and they can't react to that. Reuven, it is your turn.
Would I still have sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going. That would be at advantage, so I am still at disadvantage because I'm poisoned.
You're still feeling poisoned, so you can't have advantage.
Well, it's just a single roll, but that's fine. So I'm going to hit for the first one, maybe. That is 12 hit?
12 will hit.
12 will
Ooh,
hit. Oh, damn.
these are big
Okay.
boys. Let's go.
That's
Nice.
cocked. So that's 10 points of damage, and then I'm going to do an unarmed strike. That's a 13 to hit. And where's my d4s? And that's 7 points of damage. And then I run by on the left as well. And that's to the one that's already hurt. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
You're really taking some chunks out of him as you slip past him. Skip, it is your
I'm just taking out his knees.
Skip, it is your turn.
Right. All right. I'm going. All right. All right. So the ogre that is, I guess, first in this line of 3 that I'm understanding, I will target them and I will attempt to make a ranged chill touch attack on them. So that is a +2, 15 total.
That will hit.
All right. So with this one, what we're gonna see here is, the Italian hand signal for like all the fingers put together. I don't know how to describe that.
Oh, where you like bite down on all of your fingers.
Yeah. So they're gonna do you're gonna see this ghostly skeletal hand do one of those right in front of the face and go like, "What are you doing?" That kind of motion, and then just a nice little back slap for 1d8. 1d8 necrotic, so that would be 4 points of necrotic damage to that one.
Right.
And that'll be my turn.
I love how
Does
you
that have
use
any
such
extra
a,
effects? Does that have any added effects?
Yeah. I don't know if it applies to this one, but if it does, it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And until then, the hand clings to the target. So now you just have this back hand kind of just stuck to the cheek of that ogre right there.
I'm sorry. So can you repeat what effect that was?
Yeah, so it's necrotic damage. So it's 4 points of necrotic damage. If it has the ability to regain hit points, like some of the monsters do, it cannot regain hit points.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. Just the hand clings to the target.
Okay. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is the ogre's turn, and the ogres are going to turn around, lean through that door, and start whacking people who went past with some of their with their hammers. So ogre 1 is going to hit Reuven.
Oh, of course they are.
Ogre 1 is going to bash with the club. Is going to get a 17, which will hit for 13 damage.
Oh,
You okay, Roof?
Oh,
You okay,
no.
Roof?
I'm bleeding profusely, but I'm up.
Alright, ogre number 2 is going to throw his javelin over at Musket.
Oh, shit.
Try to work on his pinpoint aim. And will also get a 17, which will hit, and which will do 11 points of damage to Musket.
Musket's down, isn't he?
Musket's down. Like, he's not dead, but he's down.
What, like, in terms of negatives, like, what are you at?
I was at 5 before you hit me, so I was at
Okay,
negative
so
6.
you're now at negative 6. Okay. I keep forgetting that, like,
I'm on
negatives
death
don't
saves.
really matter in...
Yeah, negatives
Wait,
don't
wait.
matter. Just as long as you don't double your hit points.
Hang on, I
If
need
you
to...
take more damage than double your hit points if you're dead.
Right. Damage reduces you to 0 hit points, and there's damage remaining. You die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum. Okay, what's your hit point maximum?
My maximum hit points, like I said, I rolled really well, is 20.
Okay, so you've got 20 hit points, so you need to be like negative 20 for that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're just unconscious, and you're having that issue.
That was my bad for saying I'm down when I'm really just knocked out.
How far would you say Rube is from Musket?
You're like right next to each other.
Okay.
Ogre 3 will attack now, and will try to take out Skip this time.
All right, I dare ya.
His club and gets a 10.
Oi, you missed there, bud. Sorry. I'll move over. You can hit me next time.
Well, yeah, the ogre is going to move so that it's like right next to you. Pasana, it is now your turn.
Excellent. I will, going through the left-hand one, the one that's been damaged and stuff. I'm going to use my disengage action to move as far as I can through their space and away and stuff.
Okay, very good. Magris, it is your turn.
Alright, so is there any path that I can take without taking an attack of opportunity?
No, because Ogre 3 has his, and now they are bunched together that they will be able to react.
Although disengage actions do specifically it takes your whole action, but your movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
True, but I really wanted to use a dash action to just get as far away as I possibly could. So yeah, if there's no way that I can avoid the ones that have a reaction left,
they all have reactions because it's been their turn.
No. It's still like the first turn, and 2 of them have used their reactions.
And there's no way that I can avoid the third one.
That's just how I'm playing it off for this.
Oh, okay.
Right, so there's one left, and there's no way I can avoid him.
Not if you're moving through him.
I mean, I could move, like, around somehow, maybe, if there's enough space?
No, there is not enough space.
Damn it.
The passage has just gotten extremely narrow.
Like a bottleneck, is that what we're dealing with right now?
Yeah, like going up the stairs, going past them has created a bottleneck.
Oh man, this is the worst music venue I've ever been
to. Alright, so how's Ogre number 3 looking?
The only one that's even injured at all is Ogre number 1, and he's like at about a quarter health.
Okay, so my options are run in and die on the next turn, or run through and die on this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, fuck it.
You're a healer, we need you alive.
I mean, yeah, but if I don't get out of here...
And you're the only one with a healing spell left. So.
Yes, so I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word to heal Musket.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna chance it, I think.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, alright, so Healing Word.
Let me just hold my D20.
Yep, nope. Get that D20 in the prayer, because this is now a thing.
Yes, no. Sending all the good vibes to our healer.
Okay,
so I'm gonna say,
the Musket is healed up? Or like healed back to... back to where he's up, or back to where he's stabilized?
No, he gets healed for 6 hit points, so...
Okay. So
I'm gonna...
You are being dropped to the end of the order because you got.
Right. But I'm at least awake.
Right,
so Magris, are you going to move through them, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use my action to dash, and I'm just gonna run.
Okay, Ogre 3 reacts by swinging his big old billy club.
I'm crossing everything.
He will hit me.
And he gets a hit.
Yeah.
For 13 damage.
Yep, I'm down.
Are you double your hit points?
No.
Okay.
Can we drag him away?
How close did he get to Roof?
Huh?
How close did Margus get to Roof before he was knocked unconscious?
Well, like it's as soon as he exits the yeah, like he's like right next. He's like right like behind all of you. Like he's about 5 feet. There's about 10 feet of separation. Sorry, no, there's 5 feet of separation between you and the ogres, and he is in that 5 feet.
So he's right next to us.
Yeah, he is the only one in that 5 feet.
Okay.
So Therival. So now it's a new turn, and Therival, it is your turn.
It's out of
Remember, they're
character.
they're back in like. Well, actually, no. I guess you managed to escape that area, so I guess you could keep running if you'd like. Well, no, they did chase you down. Huh, are they fast enough to get up to you? Oh yeah, they're fast enough to catch up to you. Oh, they've got a movement speed of 40.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
What the hell?
Yeah, they will outrun you. Ogres will
Okay.
outrun you.
Okay, we're all in agreement that ogres are strong and their big thing is strength, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
This way?
Yeah. No, sorry, that was out of character. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because yeah. Yeah.
Say the same thing,
Sorry.
but
Out of
in my
character.
natural
Out of character.
voice.
Yeah. I was just saying
Oh,
that
my
only
word.
because like I have a spell, right? And it stops them from moving and stuff.
Do it.
Well, no, my
Use
bad.
it.
No, it doesn't stop them from moving. It doesn't stop them from moving. It stops them from taking reactions. But here's the thing: it's a strength saving throw.
Well, let the dice.
Let the dice
going
tell.
to-
We take whatever we can get because who knows when they
Okay.
fail.
Let's fucking risk it. Let's go. Let's go.
Therival notices that the ogres have caught up, and he turns around and he snaps and points his fingers, and he casts Arms of Hadar, which I'm invoking the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. And tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw.
Wait, does this hurt us too? Oh no!
Can you send me the info on Arms of Hadar? Because I don't think I have that.
Yeah.
If you can, make sure that is precisely where they are.
If that's all creatures within 10 feet of
No,
you.
yeah, hold on.
Wait, never mind.
Yeah,
It's
so I
just-
was like, wait a second.
I got it. Okay. There's a
Oh,
dark
not
energy
targeted.
effect
Is this
and
not targeted?
batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
Oh
Each
no!
area
Oof.
must make a strength saving. Well, I assume you're just like walking up to the things. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. Can't take reaction until its next turn. On successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect. Okay, so saving throw is going to be equal to your warlock saving throw. So what is that number?
13.
13. Okay. Hang on. He's got a plus. Okay. First one fails, so just calculate the damage that it's going to be for all of them so that I can calculate it one at a time. So it's 2d6s.
Well, I just rolled 2 6s plus my spell modifier, yeah?
No, it just
5.
says on a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. So it's just 2d6. So how much damage is that?
It's 12.
12 total? Okay. You've got Ogre 1, like, literally at death's door. Ogre 2... Ogre 2 also fails, so he takes 12 points of damage. And Ogre 3... He crushes that. He succeeds that one, so he takes...
Damn it.
6 points of damage. But Ogres 1 and 2 cannot react this turn.
2 out of 3 is not bad.
Okay.
Please tell me you're running.
Yes, I am running. I am very much running.
Okay, well... Ogre 3 can still take a swing at you. And he's going to...
Did he get close enough to me? Or yes, he did.
Yeah, they all moved in.
You had to get close enough
Yeah.
in order to avoid crushing the others. So as you move, he tries to just whack at you with his club and gets a 13.
Wow. Just barely.
Ooh.
Here
Oh
goes.
no!
Down I
Oh
go.
no!
No.
Down I go. Whoa.
Shit.
What? How much damage do I take?
You take 13 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh, then yeah, down I go.
Oh
Right.
shit!
You've got 2 down and 1 recently recovered that is dropped to the bottom of the order.
Okay, but none of them have reactions now, right?
Not anymore, no. Reuven, it is your turn. Ogre 1 is at death's door. The other 2 are looking pretty strong, though.
I look at my group. Do any of them look like they would be able to carry, Thurible? Just from a quick glance.
I'm above average. I'm not super strong, but you would
All
imagine
right.
that some of my natural
I turn
strength might come in.
and I go, Skip! You got the other elf. I got the dwarf. And I pick up Margris and I book it.
Okay. Book it. And strangely enough, Zilch is somehow already in front of you.
Zilch, you could help at any moment here!
Zilch.
Can't seem to hear you because she's so far ahead, but you managed to escape from the ogres who are dealing with the arms of Hadar.
Was it my action to carry Margris, or can I try to stabilize him?
It was your action to grab and run with him. So,
Okay.
Magris, you and Theraval both need to make death saving throws.
That is a 5.
Oof. Right,
it is a...
There's 1 strike for
12.
Magris. Right, and
Okay,
1
12.
plus. Right, and 1 plus for Theraval. So let me just mark that real quick. Ooh, okay.
Hey, I'd like to say that with my dying words, I got rid of 2 attacks of opportunity, and I have accomplished my goal.
You did your job.
You did well.
Did.
Very, very helpful.
Okay. You have to keep going because the ogres will be free shortly. So are you going to rest and recover, or are you going to try and rush through?
I mean,
Who are you talking to?
Right, yeah.
Okay, I'm talking to the party.
Yeah, I think we push as far as we
knocked out.
possibly can.
I want to take a moment to try to see if I can stabilize our healer.
Yeah.
All right. And if that doesn't work, I can try to stabilize this one here. If our healer is still out.
I mean, he'll probably still be out, but he won't. He at least won't be on death's door.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I can take a look at. I can take a look at.
Terrible.
Delozar. I just said it wrong, didn't I?
So I'm assuming the rest of us are able at this point to get up and like book it as well, right?
Only ones who are down are Theraval and Magris. Everyone else is up and healthy enough.
Okay.
Right.
So I was able to get back up and book it after them then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oof.
What do I need to roll to try to stabilize Magris?
That's a good question. I don't actually know if you... I don't think you physically have anything on you that...
I don't, but I can try to stabilize the wound by, like, field medicine.
Or a tourniquet or something.
Yeah.
I would personally say it would be a medicine check.
That's what I was
in
thinking.
my opinion.
It's you need a medicine check. Use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious... Well, do you have anything for first aid?
I can rip my clothing. I will gladly...
That'll work. So yeah, you can use that and attempt to stabilize.
Natural 20!
Right, so Magris is stabilized, but because you took the action to stop, the ogres have caught up with you.
Well, fuck, I'm dead, but hopefully...
Meanwhile, you ran far enough past them that a troll, that Candace Owens herself has emerged through the portal leading out, and you are now caught between... you left all 3 ogres up, I think.
We're fucking dead.
Oh no.
We're fucking dead.
one troll behind you, and that is where we are going to leave off session 1.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Wow.
the cliffhanger.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
3 ogres, 1 troll. This will make a great video. I guarantee it.
But before
Guys,
we
I'm
end,
at
like,
2 health
we have
points.
the. Let's say before this ends, this is the point where like Musket like looks at the troll, then looks at the ogres, and just goes. And the camera just pans up to him, and he just goes, "Fuck."
Yeah. Nice.
7 fucking hells. Something like
Boy.
that.
I don't think I've ever.
That's where you get like the record scratch. It's like you're probably wondering how I ended up in this position.
I don't think I've ever seen a show where an episode ends on a cliffhanger and then next episode everyone gets killed in the first 5 minutes. But
You mean like every episode of Game of Thrones?
Game
or
of
something?
I was
Thrones.
gonna
Yep,
say
yep.
Prison Break ended on a cliffhanger every time, even if there was Deus Ex Machina.
Oh, we're so fucked. We're so fucked.
We're so fucked.
we are very dead.
Yes.
So I should go ahead and start working on the next character.
Yeah,
2
you might.
weeks
You
of
might.
2 weeks of freaking art. Here comes.
Or Golden.
Ah!
Oh,
You know what? Svee's never gonna get his art done because I'm gonna have to keep doing the player characters.
God. Oh God.
Say though, all things listen, we survived this much. I have faith and luck will be on our side.
Does anyone want to take a chance at rolling a natural 20 on religion to get us out of here?
I am proficient in religion.
You know, I really
for a
did that
miracle.
just the once because you already wanted to be a warlock, right? That's not a thing you can just do.
Very average check.
True. Very true.
Well, this is fun. This is
Yeah.
we started
This is
literally
tense.
in the shit, and now we are figuratively in the shit.
We're so fucked. We are so fucked. Like, I'm poisoned. I've got 2 health points. I'm dead. But our
Listen, I never met a Candace that couldn't be reasoned with. Is all I'm saying.
Mm,
yeah.
I guess I might be trying diplomacy or deception or some
Yeah,
sort of
yeah. I can.
anything. Cause
I can try. I can try.
Oh, for what I said, no, I'm very honest.
We shall
when,
see.
When do we want to meet again? Just so I can put
Leave.
it on my calendar.
I think you mentioned probably in 2 weeks. I believe.
Yeah, 2 weeks is probably 2 weeks. I've already scheduled our guest for 2 weeks. Although, I'm depending on how long it takes to. I'm calling our next session 1 3/4 because.
You thought we'd be out by now?
Oh, I did kind of expect that I kind of thought that you'd be able to get through the whole thing in one go, but
We only spent an hour
it
discussing
happens.
how we were gonna fight something.
you
All
did
my
wind
one
up-
shots go. I'm like, my one shot is actually a 3-shot. We're good.
You did wind up spending like a lot of time overthinking the Etten problem.
Yeah.
yeah, just a little bit.
You don't, but
We
that's
just,
but
no,
that's
it's
OSC.
we
You don't
were
know
just
that.
prisoners with each other. We had to feel each other out a little bit, to see like what our vibe was. So we're good. We good.
And you know what? I did kind of mess things up on the ogre confrontation because I did originally have it written that the prisoners would assist you in taking down the ogres, but I saw that you were just tearing through the Etten and the first ogre. Decided, you know what? They'll probably be fine.
Oh, is there any
fine.
prisoners who
We'll
are
be
just plain dead who could help?
Dang.
Plot
And then
twist,
and
they were
then
not completely fine.
then you started but then you made the weird decision to try and eat everybody's attack of opportunity
Yeah.
weirdly. So that was just like you just like basically like threw away 2 characters with that.
I mean,
God.
At least.
I mean, it was that or stand there and just take an attack on their next turn and die anyway, so.
Well, you made the decision to try and run rather than fight, so now you have introduced another enemy into the equation.
Yeah, but I don't think we could have even
like a
fought.
good idea at the time.
Yeah.
We're so low. I don't think we could fight.
Yeah, I mean it's run and take 1 attack or stay and take 3. That's
I'm telling you, we'll be fine.
Unless you
Damage
go
in my
first and
bones.
you run and take 2 attacks of opportunity.
We
It's an
have-
entirely different story.
We have two weeks to discuss what we're going to do about this situation.
We have 2 weeks to overthink everything.
I mean, we've got DMs, and we may make a chat without Svi in it, just to plan.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
See if we can get one up on the DM.
Maybe we could come back at one of these other ogres is just Steve, and Steve helps us.
Oh, I'm terrified for the next session.
This was super awesome, though. Thank you for this, Cyber.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Yes, it was very fun.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
I work
looking
at.
forward to it.
Not gonna lie, I probably spent more time like writing out the river of shit than the rest of it. I mean, this first adventure is a homebrew. Everything after this is is codified. So this maybe wasn't totally balanced, but if you survive, then then the balance shows up.
If
Well,
you
shit.
survive.
Well,
So anybody against me titling episode 1 "Well shit"?
not at all.
I'm in favor. +1.
As long as it's
That's
well,
accurate. ...
shit.
Well, I mean, either way, well, ... shit ... or well, shit ... Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
I will definitely title it "Well shit."
Mhm.
Very appropriate.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to
Awesome.
find someone to raid out to here in a second, and I have no idea who I'm gonna send all my peoples to.
Nah.
Right?
Well, just find a D&D channel. Keep the vibe going.
Nah,
Vibe going.
I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to
Yeah. I'll log off of Discord here for sure. So see you guys around Moco, obviously, and on the Discords.
Yep.
And
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
yeah,
and
see you
there
all together in
will
2
probably
weeks.
be a group chat that does not include
Yeah.
Svi in there.
Very true. Very
That
true.
works for me.
see you in a
Night, guys.
fortnight.
See ya.
Bye
Adios.
bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye.